We can
Yeah.
try.
All right, everybody got a character sheet available to them.
No, where do I get one of them?
Good point. Nobody's got a character sheet allocated to them, so give me 1 second. Good point.
What are you going to run, Medi? Are you even here? Have you fallen asleep?
Yeah, no.
Oh, you're here. Good.
No chance
Sorry,
of me falling asleep tonight. I'm on triple expressos.
Ooh.
One for you, and one for me.
And that's only because I've run out of proper coffee, and I've got this box of Bailey's Tassimo that I don't like, so I'm just having the espresso pods from it.
Okay, so
Are you streaming this?
No, I'm just recording it.
Okay.
we'll stream from next session. All right, so the first thing we do is we choose our role.
Oh, I might be a bit late on Thursday, by the way.
That's all right, Dart, no problem.
Yeah.
Got physio, but it's a bit late in the day.
So if you look at the compendium icon, which is the one that looks like a sort of an old floppy disk, if you like, in there should be a roles thing, a thing with roles in.
Additions, Backchrome, Core, DLC, Other.
Got it. I just typed.
Yeah,
search
it
for
should be
roles.
under Cyberpunk Red Core, or you can just type in roles in the search and it should come up.
Yeah, found it.
So there are 10 roles. 10 roles, yeah. So you've got Rocker Boys, Rock and Roll Rebels, who use performance art and rhetoric to fight authority. Solos, which are your killers. Soldiers for hire. Netrunners, makes sense. Techs, people who build stuff and fix stuff. Mechanics, medtechs, doctors and things. Medias, people who are reporters, media stars, social influencers. Execs, power brokers, business raiders, fighting to restore the rule of the megacorp. So basically you work for a megacorp. Lawman, a cop. Fixers. Right, I would suggest nobody chooses a fixer. And then nomad, I would also suggest nobody chooses a nomad.
I'm thinking lawman. I could be like an ex-cop, kind of renegade defender type dude.
That's exactly what you could be.
Funnily enough, that was one of the options that I was thinking originally. That I'd be a cop, but I thought then everyone else has to be good as well.
No, I don't have to be a policeman. I can just be a lawman, but like a not policeman.
Yeah.
A retired cop type thing.
Or solo. Cop or solo. I might just take a solo. I'm just going to take a solo. Solo's easy. Let's do that.
Okay, so when you decided your role, if you drag the role card onto your character sheet, it will add the role to your character and tell you what you are.
Where is the character sheet? Because I still haven't got one.
There you have. Go to the actors icon. You should see a PCs folder, and you should have one in there that's numbered one to whatever.
Yeah, there we go.
I have number 2.
Yeah. Okay. You also need a name for your character, obviously.
I like to stick with 2. 2 is a pretty good number.
Stick with 2.
I've got a lot of things already filled in. Should there be?
Yes.
Right, okay. So you start with evasion 2, for example.
Yeah. There are a bunch of skills that start with a minimum level. So, Dart, any ideas what you fancy playing?
Not sure. Hang on.
No,
Rocker Boy, Solo, Netrunner, Tech, Medtech, Medias.
Exec, Lawman. I wouldn't select Fixer, and I wouldn't select Nomad.
Rocker Boy looks interesting.
You can be a rocker boy. That's what Johnny Silverhand is.
Solo as well.
Sorry, so how do I drag that onto my character sheet now?
But literally just drag the card that you want to choose. So just where it's highlighted, you can drag it across and just drop it onto your character sheet.
Oh, brilliant. Let's see.
And what you'll see is it immediately adds the role to your character.
Fantastic. Yeah, I was trying to drag the huge pop-out box.
Okay, so what am I doing?
So, you know which role that you want to play? You're going
You're
going Rockaboy.
I don't know. I've got a list of things on the left. Oh, that's the city. Right, okay.
Yeah. Sorry, that's the city. That's the city map.
No, I just saw the point bulletin thingy.
Well, I can put you in a city map that doesn't have that for now, and then that stops you getting confused.
Dice so nice, your 3D dice. What?
That's the dice that you can set up for when you roll dice.
Oh, is it asking me to do all these new things like I did probably when I started the other stuff?
Yeah, don't worry about them for now. Just go to the actors tab, which is the person icon. Grab your character sheet, pop it open, pop the roles open from the compendium, and drag the roll over when you've decided.
Where's the compendium?
So the compendium looks like the
It's the one to the left of the cogs.
yeah, the one to the left of the cog. It looks like a floppy disk.
Oh, right.
Okay. So who's the net runner?
That'd be me.
That'll be you.
Okay.
We've got
I've not chosen yet because I'm waiting.
No.
To see what...
We've got a solo, which is good, a net runner.
What am I looking at? It says Black Chrome Core DLC.
Core.
And scroll down to roles.
Yeah,
I've got it. Okay. Wait, so who's what?
You click on roles, it'll open up.
No, I mean, who we got? Apparently, we've got
Medi's going to play a net runner. Chick's a solo. Doesn't mean you can't be those either. But it's entirely up to you what you play. My recommendation is not to be a fixer or a nomad.
Where's my menu?
Probably not an exec. They're a little bit harder to play, but that's up to you.
So depending on what you choose is what I'm choosing.
I quite like text.
A mechanic. Nice.
Yeah,
Well,
that was
mechanic would be super helpful.
Yeah, that was an option I was thinking of originally, but
Like I said, you
I
don't.
noted that.
Doesn't matter if somebody else is playing something you fancy playing. Play what you want.
Well, that was because I thought that would have been the way to get to rigger, but
I was going to say, is that like a rigger?
yeah,
No.
no,
No, it's not right.
That's why I initially thought, oh, that's what I'll go for, and then I was like, yeah, no, it's not quite what I thought.
Riggers don't really exist in this game.
No.
Drones are very simple compared to Shadowrun.
We might go for a medtech.
Ooh. Nice.
I'm going medtech.
All right. So drag medtech onto your character sheet.
Okay, so I'm going to be another solo.
Are you going to be another solo?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
It was solo or medtech. That's gone medtech. I'll go solo.
Okay.
Am I playing a character who's going to be difficult to play?
Oh god, no. You're basically the medtechs in this. They're still soldiers. They run around with shotguns and a shield type thing, but they can heal.
Wait until you meet trauma team.
Yeah.
Who come out of flying vehicles with automatic weapons, pointing them at anybody that's in the way of their client.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's awesome.
They're one of the first things you see in the actual game, and it's like, yeah, we all want to be one of those.
Okay. So if you look at your role tab and click on your role tab, you'll see that everybody has a special ability. So, for instance, the solo has combat awareness at rank 4. And the med tech has
Medicine.
medtech. Yeah, you have medicine at rank 4.
Yeah, I've got interface at rank 4.
You can't. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. These things you can't immediately increase because they are special skills. Okay, so next step.
What just happened? I think one just appeared next to medical tech.
Yeah, sorry, that was me. I think I've just undone it. I did it by accident.
But it's still
All right.
turning mouse side.
So the next step that we're going to do, and we're all going to do this at the same time, but we're not going to rush it because we're going to run through our life path. So very much like Traveller, like Mutant Chronicles 3rd edition, like a bunch of the 2D20 systems, you run through a life path that describes, who you are, what happened to you when you were younger, what your parents were like, why you became what you became, and all that kind of stuff. So, if you've got the PDF in front of you, or indeed a book in front of you, page 45, which talks about cultural origins. So, whilst I would encourage people to roll the dice as much as possible and go with the random, you can choose if you wish. So either roll a dice or pick your culture.
Page 145, right? Hold
Page
on.
45.
45. Make your mind up, please.
Exactly.
Exactly. Where did you
Yeah.
link the books? Not in the Cyberpunk channel.
I'm not happy with that. There's no Welsh.
Yeah, the book's in the Cyberpunk channel. So your choices would be North American, South Central American, Western European, Eastern European, Middle Eastern, North African, Sub-Saharan African, South Asian, Southeast Asian, East Asian, Oceania, Pacific Islander.
Right.
So it's a big. Yeah, it
So
doesn't go.
would you-
I mean, you could be Eastern. Why? Yeah, you could be Western European Welsh if you really wanted to be, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on.
So I take it we roll a d10.
If you want to randomize it, yeah.
Yeah.
roll it.
I'll randomise it. Just don't expect accents. I can't do accents apart from Welsh.
No, it's
I don't think I do that very well.
No, you don't. Not very convincing. 45, right. Personals. Okay.
Roll. What did I get? 3. Western European.
So if you look on the character sheet, you have a life path tab. So if you go to your life path tab and click on the banner at the top, you will see you can put your cultural origin in. I'll tell you what I'll do, Mehdi.
What's it?
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I should share my screen, but I can't.
Why can't I edit this? I click the little thing, but it doesn't actually let me write in it.
It should open a box called Set Life Path.
Yeah, and then just click each box, and there's a little spanner on the cultural origins that opens the whole lot up.
Yeah, it's not opening. Oh, it's probably on another window, isn't it, somewhere?
Yeah, you can pop it out.
Got it, yeah.
Okay. The next thing you do, Dart, you okay?
Yeah, I just think the tech looks more interesting.
Kathy, Mehdi, are you choosing or rolling?
I'm choosing. I'm just flicking through. I was going to roll, and I thought no. Or should I?
I want to say a little East Asian man called Jackie.
Oh, I rolled Western European, so I've chosen that I'm Welsh. It gave it to me, so I had to.
Right, cool. So I've chosen Middle Eastern because that was going to be the flavour of Coriolis, and I've read the rules for that, so I'm just going to pretend this is that.
Okay.
and be outraged whenever the rules are different.
Oh, I'm going to roll. Bugger it.
Now, when you can choose the languages, I'm not choosing Welsh in there because it won't have any impact at all.
I got one North American,
That's
which
up to
is
the Games
Chinese,
Master.
Greek, roller, English. Well, I might as well just stick with English then.
Yeah.
Wait, you can only pick
Oh, that's
one
languages.
language.
Sorry, Dart?
You can only pick one language.
You can only pick one language.
So if everyone is speaking English, I can't even understand them.
Everybody speaks street slang, which is common, if you like, and then everybody has their own language that they speak. So English is not the language that everybody speaks, it's street slang.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I could be Canadian, couldn't I? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I've chosen Welsh then.
Do it,
Oh.
do it, do it. I'm taking it Arabic because it's the most widely spoken language in the world at this point.
There you go. Arabic. Sounds cool.
Arabic. Power gaming right from the start. The Hebrew would be good for some cursing.
How you doing, Dart?
I've got Italian.
You're going to be Italian. Nice.
You're going to be Italian tech. Are you going to be Luigi?
No, I'm Medicare.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, Captain Toad.
Oh, does that mean we're going to get confused when we call you Medi?
Yeah.
All right. The next. So if everybody's filled out the cultural origin and then added a language, the next step is your personality. So again, you can choose one. So next page, 46. You can either roll a d10 and take what comes up, or you can choose one. So on my
Okay.
example character, I am going to roll.
That is perfect.
Silly and flat-headed.
I'm going for friendly and outgoing.
Hmm.
See, it's role play. I can role play friendly.
So I've got arrogant, proud, and aloof.
And I got
Sounds
shy and
like it.
secretive.
I'm
There
on
you go.
sneaky and deceptive.
There you
I'm
go.
intellectual and detached.
What was that, Dart?
I'm intellectual.
Intellectual and detached. Very good. That actually works for a medic. You're smart and you're not really fussed about what you're looking at.
Yeah.
All right, then. The next step is
Oh, I thought you were detached from your emotions.
yes, detached from your emotions. The next step is choosing your dress and personal style. Again, you can roll a d10 and you do it twice, once for your clothing and one for your hair, and then the other one for your hairstyle. I think it's really fun to randomize these. And this is kind of how you generally dress.
Yeah, I know what I'm going to get if I roll, though. Okay, let's see what I get.
So I've got gang colours and striped hair.
Oh, for a second then, I thought I was going to end up with Bag Lady Chic. That's the one I thought I'm going to get that, and it just tipped over onto 3. Urban Flash.
Bag lady chic and homeless.
What does actually bohemian mean anyway?
Bohemian.
Probably hippie.
Yeah, hippie kind of clothing.
Folksy, retro, free spirited.
And don't forget your hairstyle as well.
Oh, yeah. Hairstyle, I'm just going to choose. I don't know what I want for that.
Long and ratty, neat and short, long and straight, mohawk.
Long and straight.
Long and straight.
Ratty.
Medi's got a mohawk.
I got a mohawk.
Haircut
But-
brothers.
The dress that I got, I rolled a 10, so I got Asia pop bright costume like youthful. So which is
With
perfect
a
for a
mohawk.
hacker. Yeah, with a mohawk.
Yeah.
Are you black, wear lots of gold stuff, and call yourself Mr. T?
I don't know what you're talking about, fool.
Right, affectation.
So this is something that you're never without. So again, choose or roll. Again, I like to roll these things.
I'm going to roll, but I kind of know what I want, so I just want to see what it wants to give me. Strange contact.
What's an effect in
It's something that's you've always got.
Yeah,
It's-
basically it's
You've
a bit
got
of
tattoos, you can't be without them.
yeah, it's like
Some of them,
makeup or things like that. It's like having a scar on your face and that sort of thing.
Fingerless gloves you can take off, type of thing, but
But you
some of
don't.
those, yeah. But some of these strange fingernail implants could be interesting if they were sharp. I got strange contacts. I'll give it that.
Strange contacts.
Yeah, that's what I rolled. So why not?
I got nose rings because
Yeah.
I've got pierced tongue.
All right. The next page, page 48, your motivations and relationships. So this is what you value most and how you feel about people. Again, you can choose or you can roll.
oh god, I'm chuffing Dominic Toretto.
Yeah, I'm not choosing that. I'm not having that one.
What about family?
I'm not going to be a ninja who values love most. That's not going to work.
Well, family doesn't have to be family, does it? It could be the group.
Yeah, I didn't get family. I got love.
Oh, did you?
You
Yeah.
can be a loved up ninja. Trust me on this. It would be hilarious. Do something slightly wacky. It would be hilarious.
Yeah. So also those things that are on like Netflix at the moment. It's like, yeah, it's
Just do it, it'll
making
be
me
fun.
cringe. No,
Oh, go on, mate. I've never tried playing an actual friendly character before, so I'm going all in on this.
yeah. I'll roll again. Anything except that one, I'm quite happy with.
So Dart, you got family.
Honesty. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, but honesty. That could be, you're a solo, aren't you? So
Yeah.
somebody not being honest with you could trigger you.
Yeah.
I've got honestly, I'd be quite upset if someone's not straight with me. Maybe even turn violent, and nobody wants that.
And then again, how do you feel about most people? Again, you can roll or choose. Then obviously just fill out the life path as you make it.
I'm all about the people.
I've got a family, then I've got people are untrustworthy. Don't depend on anyone.
Yeah. I like that. I hate almost everyone. I got to stay neutral. Before tools, use them for your own goals, then discard them.
The character I rolled here, people are obstacles. So what do you value most? Vengeance. And people are obstacles to be destroyed if they cross me.
That's really good.
Yeah, I like that one.
Solo that I'm building here. So the next
People
thing
are wonderful.
The next thing is most valued person in your life. Again, you can roll or you can choose.
Oh, a lover. The lava.
My most valued person is a parent. And then again for your most valued possession.
Oh, a letter. Oh, that could be a backstory somewhere.
I've got a letter as well. That could absolutely be a backstory.
Are you my lover, Mr. Laba?
Oh, I hate almost everyone.
It's true to life.
Let's find out. That's awesome. And these, the idea of these is to kind of shape how you view the world. So again, if you want to be a fairly affable, nice person, you might want to, you can change things so that they.
People, but I hate everyone. Okay.
Yep. Okay, the next one is choose your most valued possession. So we've done that, I think, most of us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then we go on to our family background. Who are you and where did you come from? I would strongly recommend random rolling on this one, but
Yeah, I did. Corporate managers.
nice.
Megastructure Warren rats.
Oh, I got urban homeless.
Well, I just chose urban homeless. I guess I'll change it, otherwise I'll know you.
By the way, this is just a character I'm going through so that I can walk through the steps with you.
Oh,
in case
you're not going to be playing
It's not
both
going
sides.
to be. It's not going to be in game. No, it's just. I just want to walk through the steps with everybody so that if you go, I don't understand, I can figure it out by looking at a character sheet and doing it. Once you've done that, we go to childhood
Actually,
environment.
no, I'm going to change that to reclaimers.
That's fine.
That would fit quite nicely with the Drift Nation.
What did you get then? Sorry, Jack.
What?
What did you
So
say?
my
Then?
family background is reclaimers, and my childhood environment is Drift Nation because it sounds cool.
Yeah. Then
Loading
it's
up.
childhood environment on the next page, and then it's family crisis.
See, background is corporate managers, but childhood environments was in the heart of a combat zone, living in a rash building or other squat.
I got that as well.
Yeah, that's how we know each other.
Yep.
See, if you've got similar backgrounds, that gives you an opportunity to say you grew up together.
Yeah.
And that's why you're kind of running together. So yeah, so choose your environment, choose or roll your environment, and then your family crisis.
Oh yeah, that's good. Your family is involved in a long-term conspiracy.
See, this fits perfectly with mine. My family was exiled and otherwise driven from their original home, Nation Corporation.
Yeah.
You know, they were corp managers.
me.
They've been driven out.
Yeah, that's me too. But that's how we met.
Yeah.
Okay, just pause for a second. Let me know when everybody's got to your family crisis. And
I've been an urban homeless.
Somebody else has got that, haven't they?
Yeah, my solo has urban homeless.
Don't quite know how I've learned medicine being like that.
Well, yeah, you could have learned that because you've been homeless and you had to survive.
And that could be another link to me, Kath, as well, your thing, because mine is your family is involved in a long-term conspiracy organisation association such as a crime family or a revolutionary group. So it could be a revolutionary group we were found out and kicked out.
Yeah.
Where you up to, Dart?
Homeless.
Sorry?
Homeless.
Okay, next page. You've got your environment. And then do your family crisis.
You just roll 6. So you're the same as me and Mehdi.
What? The heart of the combat zone.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's good.
The 3 of us know each other. We all grew up together.
And then your family crisis. Your family lost everything through bad management.
Well,
That wasn't my parents.
that's interesting because what do I value most? Family. feeling about other people. Don't trust anyone. Don't depend on
Yeah.
anyone.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, and that works, doesn't it? You trust your family. That's your most important thing. But your family lost everything, which is why you don't trust other people.
Mm.
Because you lost that your family lost everything because of what other people did, not what they did. Okay, next up, your friends. So roll 1d10 minus 7. Pick no friends. Or
Why -7?
Eddie, no friends.
No
Or
friends. It's like too much like real life. This now.
No friends.
Castle, no friends. Or
Yeah. Technically, I should have teacher or
no
mentor because that's what I value most.
okay. So none of you have made
How can you get 10 if it's a -7?
because right. So what happens is if you roll a positive number, so the highest number you can get is 3, obviously. 1d10 minus 7. So 8, 9, and 10 will give you a number of friends. You then roll a d10 for each of those friends to see who they were that you've made. So those are people that you've not grown up with as friends. So the next one is you do the same thing for enemies.
Yeah.
Oh, see how many friends you made, and then you roll for who they are.
This is where we'll roll 10.
Well, if somebody gets an enemy, that's really good.
Oh, you did put the -7 on it, right?
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Oh, I'm rolling that again. That was totally nearly an 8.
You're just not a known person.
Ah,
Oh, nice. Well,
Oh,
that was
Ah.
popular.
Oh, okay. So let's dart.
What?
you're the only one that's got an enemy.
You've got 3 enemies.
Oh, great.
Roll a d10.
Well,
Okay. Okay. So there's a person you work for. Roll another 10.
hang on, I've got to put friend 0, enemies 3.
So a person you work for is an enemy. It was caused because one of the two of you was a romantic rival with a third party. Roll another d10.
Oh
Easy.
shit!
Here's your first enemy. It is a person you work for. It was caused by you were a romantic rival of this individual.
That I don't think would be happening. No. Right. City or government.
They can throw an entire city, government, or agency at you,
No, fuck with the president.
which I think is really good. Now, I've got 2 more to do for you yet, Dan.
I bet you're glad that you're a medic now.
So I've got to put that all down in the box.
Yeah.
Just cut and paste as you go.
I'm doing that. Did you say them? Wait for the.
There's a summary of the first one.
Where have you put that?
Just in the chat.
In the chat.
An ex-friend. You didn't have. Well, that's why you don't have any friends. You see, it's an ex-friend. Okay. And again, number 4.
Ooh. Oh, God.
God, you don't do things by half, do you?
Powerful corporation, great.
I think we cut our losses with this medtech. It's too dangerous to know him.
I'm waiting for him to get, what was that, a 9? I'm waiting for him to get an 8 on the next one.
That's 2 very powerful individuals, I have to say. They're very interesting to work with. They probably won't make an early appearance.
I would hope not. And I hope that Dart's character has got a lot of money and that's what we're being hired as protection or something.
Oh, is that a strange relative?
Go on. Next roll. Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Was that the other up for crime?
He didn't
Oh,
do it.
That could lead into why your family lost all the money.
Yeah.
Exactly.
oh, I set them up to fail. We're okay, fine.
I'm thinking they set you
No.
up.
Because that's what I'm thinking on mine. It's like my family.
Oh, no!
How are you doing this? You've got 3 very powerful enemies.
Well, I'm going to actually change this one, Dart, just a little bit.
What? What are we changing into?
Right, here we go. There you go. So it's an estranged uncle who set you up for a crime you didn't commit, set the family up for a crime they didn't commit. They're the lord of a large gang in Night City.
It's not worse than a corporation.
Oh God, no.
No.
No. Because
No, a corporation would be like Arasaka or Miltech.
They
Whereas a
probably
gang
own
might
the
be,
company.
might
Certainly the way
be,
Dart rolls, it would be.
yeah, exactly. All right, next page. Oh,
Oh, there's another page aspect to his enemies.
yeah.
What's he going to do? Are they going to do about it? Oh, 1 or 2, he's okay.
Yeah, he's not
I'll
going
tell
to
you
roll
what.
a 1 or 2.
Don't roll on that table. I'll figure that out for you.
Wait, what? Hang on a minute. What? I'm still writing. I'm still copying what you've written down because I was
Yeah,
copying.
that's fine.
I was copying,
Yeah, I know.
the book, but you've actually read it better.
No worries.
No, I've got to get at least an 8 with this.
Yeah, okay. So you can, again, roll 1d10 and subtract 7.
Oh, is this the revenge thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
leave that, Dart. I'm going to do that for you. I'm going to figure that out.
Yes. Oh, it's back to 0. Rubbish.
Yeah.
I'm still going to have an imprisoned or exiled lover.
And here's where Dart rolls a 10 again.
Yeah,
Yeah, literally can't tell me what to see.
10 minus 7.
No, but which book? The book.
Page 52. Tragic love affairs. Did you have any lovers? Because one of your thingies suggests you maybe did, but no, you never got. You were a romantic rival, but it never really happened. Perhaps for either of you, and that's why the person is forever angry at you because you both shied off. Life goal.
Under action.
Everybody roll 10 for your life goal. Or choose.
Oh, -7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so I got nothing.
Bro, get off the streets no matter what it takes.
Cause
Money.
pain and suffering to anyone who crosses you.
See, that's the one I wanted.
Well, look, you can choose. You
Yeah, I
can
might.
choose.
I'm just looking.
Can I choose not to have a corporation after me?
No? I quite like it, you see.
I think it's great for future story arcs.
Mine's get rid of a bad reputation.
That's fine.
As in, not the corporation.
Oh. No, I've chosen a different one.
Cause pain and
Once you-
suffering to anyone across, but it'd be funny for someone who's a medic.
Once you save that,
Click on
we can then
confirm.
go and do your individual role-based life paths.
There you go. Yeah, I changed it to hunt those responsible for your miserable life and make them pay. Is my life goal.
You're going to make yourself pay again.
So confirm that.
Mine's get what's rightfully mine. That's going to be my one.
Yeah, well, my family were background as corporate managers. Somebody
Right.
claimed them.
Judging from your enemies, what's rightfully yours appears to be a slow, painful death. So I wouldn't choose that one. Don't worry, we'll back you up.
All right. Okay, so now the next bit you have to record in the actual box. So on the life path tab, if you click on the pencil, you can record the next section in there that kind of it allows you to describe a bit more about who you are in your role. I would say, well, it's up to you. You can choose, or you can again you can randomly roll.
Oh,
Okay.
Let's do it one at a time because we have a bunch of you who are all different roles. So let's start with Chick as a solo, page 55.
Where do you enter
Yeah.
this on your character?
Yeah, I'm well on top of this. Don't worry.
Just in the player notes on the left hand side.
I'm going to be a bodyguard.
That's fine. Yep.
It goes with my charming personality. I'm all about the people and all that.
Moral compass.
Moral compass. I think I will occasionally slip and do unethical or bad things. I think it's called lawful neutral.
Okay.
I mean, I've got to give myself a bit of leeway, right?
Yeah.
Who is gunning for me? Corporation. It's always the corpse, man.
All right. A corporation you have may have angered. Cool. And where do you normally operate?
Right. Operation is going to be the whole city, I think. Yeah.
The whole of the city. Cool.
Well, if I'm drifting around, kind of protecting people, generally being a man of the people, then I can't really be tied down to a particular area, right? It wouldn't work.
You operate in the whole of the city, and
Or should we go for where the money takes me?
Ooh.
That feels a bit mercenary. I'm not really a mercenary kind of guy.
Okay.
Combat zones. Yeah, I'll just drift around the city.
Okay.
In general.
And as a result of that, one of the jobs you've done has got you on the wrong side of a corporation.
Exactly. Yeah, that was what I was just about to say that when you started talking.
Oh. And that is you. So next up is the net runner. Solo. Kath, you're a solo, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, same for you.
So, right, I'm going to roll some. Some I'm going to choose. I know what second one is. 6. Assassinate Man for Hire.
Okay.
That in the character sheet. Next one, I'm always sparing the innocent. Elderly women, children, pets.
Okay. So no killing dogs or cats. I'll bear that
Nope.
in mind. I tell you what, I have a
Yeah.
friend. Well, you've gamed with Seabor a couple of times. Because I know him very, very well in real life. If I throw anything at him where there are puppies involved, he hates me because he rescues them. He has to rescue them, and he knows sometimes the amount of trouble it gets the party in because of that.
But
So just
even
bear that in mind.
exploding ones.
Yeah. Well, remember it says innocent. So if you've got a psychopathic dog coming at me, I'm going to defend myself.
No,
I'm not going to kill
that's fine.
pets. It
Okay.
says pets. They're not pets.
What is your operational territory?
That I'll roll as well. So it's D6. 3. The whole city.
Okay. And have you done your who's gunning for you?
Not yet. That's another D6. Yeah. Because I've got it popped out, it keeps moving the window. Okay, that's wrong. So the whole city. Copy, paste. And who's gunning for me is going to be the whole city again or something. 1. Corporation you may have angered.
Okay.
Be the one that fired my parents.
All right. Next up is the net runner, Medi.
Yep. So we've got a D6.
Yeah. So what kind of net runner are you?
Oh, 3. Hacktivist interest. Yeah. Exposing bad guys.
Nice. Do you have a partner or do you work alone?
I think alone.
Okay. So what is your workspace like? It's a filthy
sorry.
bed
Yeah,
covered
it's
in
a
wires. Lol.
Oh,
It's taken over your entire living space.
where do I get my
then
programs? Right.
No. Next one.
Oh, clients.
Next one is who are your clients?
Three is possible romantic partner as well. Oh, no.
Corporate execs who use you for black project work.
What about in the
Oh, it's because it clicked up one, didn't it? Sorry, yeah.
Where do you get your programs? Corporate execs supply you with programs in exchange for your services. There you go. That works.
Nice.
That ties in nicely, yeah. And then who's gunning for you?
This will be the corporate execs that I've taken the programs from.
Rival net runners who just don't like you.
That fits in very nicely.
All right, Dart, we go to page 60 for MedTech. So the first thing is the type of MedTech you are. Again, you can randomly roll or you can choose. Trauma medic would be my choice if I was going to choose, I think.
Ripper Duck could be good.
Or a Ripper Duck, yeah. Dart there, or was you falling asleep? Dart. 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 Dart disappeared. All right, we'll come back to Dart in a minute. So next thing is stats. All right. So the way this works, because we're doing the middle option, you if you look at page 74 and 75, there are tables, one for each of your characters, one for each of your roles, and these represent the starting stats. The box down, not the center, but just to the left hand side of the skills tab. You roll a d10. You roll a d10 for each column.
Ah, right, okay.
If you're doing the very basic, you roll 1d10 and just choose that column. So you can do that if you want simple, or you can roll a d10 for each column and take the number that you roll. It's your choice.
Excessive. So, do you mean like I roll a d10 for awareness skills and I just have a general awareness?
No. So if you look on page 74.
I am.
Yep. So
No,
if you
I'm
look
on 83.
Yeah, go to 74. You should have it should say fitted for the future.
Yep.
Here's your template options roll by roll.
Yep.
Okay, so if you look at the solo box, which is the middle box,
Got it.
there are 10
Yep,
attributes. You can either roll 1d10 and just use that single column for all of them, or you can roll a d10 for each individual. So 10d10.
Let's see if I like 4. Int,
I'm back.
reflexes, dexterity, text, low,
Welcome back, Dan.
calls okay, will's good, looks good, move body, emp. Which is what's the peopling skill?
People in skill is. Hang on, peopling skill is. Good question.
It's cool, isn't it?
Cool, I think. Yeah.
Cool's a bit low in that one, which is a shame. But I've got good reflexes, which are athletics, right? And but dexterity.
This is weapon skills, initiative, and things like that.
Oh, ref.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, I'll stick with what I've chosen then. Thank you.
Dart.
So I just type them in.
Yep.
Are you back?
Yep.
Did you fall asleep?
No, I went toilet. I said I was.
Sorry.
We didn't hear it.
Okay. On page 60 is the medtech background. Again,
I'm always selected surgeon and alone.
okay, so you're going to go with surgeon. You work alone.
And what was on about workspace?
Yeah.
Okay, need to roll that.
So your workspace is meticulously organized, sharpened, and sterilized.
Okay, that's quite OCD.
That should be
Yeah.
cool.
Who are your main clients would be on next box, D6. So each week when you're not 5, local nomads and fixers who bring you wounded clients. So basically it's people you trust who bring you wounded people to patch up. You can do what's called a hustle, and a hustle allows you to do your job, your normal day job, for a week and earn some eddies. And then where do you get your supplies would be your final box. Number 2 is awesome.
I picked 1.
Okay, so you've got all your boxes. So you've got the type, you know your workspace, you know who are your main clients, and did you say you've picked where you get your supplies from?
Yeah, it says number 2. No, sorry. I rolled 1.
Yeah,
But
that's
mine's probably more corporate because of back thingy.
okay. So you want number 4, corporate execs or trauma team supply you with stuff in exchange for your services. Absolutely fine.
But I was going to pick backdoor to a few corporates. That's why.
Oh, okay, that one. Yeah,
That would work with my enemy.
that's good. That works with your that works with your thing. Okay. Then the same for you, Dart. On page 75. So obviously you fill out your stats as you've generated them. So Kath, I take it you're rolling individually for each one.
Yep.
Mehdi, what have
On
you
the last
done?
one.
You're eating, Mehdi.
I missed what you said first, so I've not done anything. So I was waiting for you to do it for Dart, so I could listen again.
Okay, cool. All right, Chick, you've just chosen you chose 1, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you filled that in, right? Let me do these 2 boys. Okay, so page 74 and 75 are your are the template options, if you like, for your role. So 74 at the bottom is Netrunner, and 75 is MedTech. You have 2 choices. The first choice is you roll a single D10 and you apply that line across the board as your stats for your character. Or alternatively, you can roll 10d10, taking the numbers that you roll in order and looking at each of the columns against the roll. So, for instance, Dart, if you were a net runner, or Dart as a med tech, let's say your first column, you rolled a 3. So you could either take out all the 3, which would give you a 6 in, 5 ref, 5 dex, 8 tech, or you could say the first roll is a 3, which would be a 6, and then my second roll would be a 4, which means my ref would be 7. So it's your choice how complicated you want to do this.
So I could get a 1 on my screen.
You could get a 1, but if you look, a 1 is still good. There is no single column row in here, if you like, that is absolutely better than the other.
Or I roll 1d10 10 times.
So you could roll 1 10 times, yeah.
I will do that.
Okay.
Okay, I've gone for column 9 on mine, so I just input that into what's there.
Yeah.
2. Great.
So your int is 6.
What?
Your int is 6.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I thought if I rolled a 1, I'd get a 1 in int.
Alright.
No.
Listen to what you're saying.
So if you look,
one for each one and move on to the
yeah. So if you look at the medtech box, so you're going to roll 10d10. Your first roll is a 2, so your int column is the first thing that you're filling in, and you've rolled a 2, which means your int is 6.
Oh, okay, I got it.
So if you roll another d10, might be easy just to roll 9d10, Dart, and then we can expand it out and look at the dice rolls.
I rolled a bit pants on mine.
Did you?
Yeah, willpower of 3 and move of 5, which is quite. But anyway, that's fine. Empathy of 5. I'm sticking with it.
All right. So your second roll is ref, which is an 8, which means your ref is 5.
Thank you.
Right.
Excellent.
2. So Dex is 7.
Yep, your dex would be 7.
I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
pop downstairs. Thank you boys. Well done.
Then you've got an 8, which would be your tech, which is 7.
And 9.
Which is your cool, which is 5. Your will, which is 5.
Okay.
Your luck, which is going to be 8. Pretty good.
Look at that. Where's the look on the thingy? Oh, luck.
Yeah, luck is 8 of 8. Then a 6, which is your move, which is going to be 6. Pretty good. So you're quite nimble. You're not the fastest medtech, but you're not the slowest. Your body is 7.
Okay.
And your empathy is also 7 of 7.
Nice.
You've actually got a good character there, Dart.
Really? With
Yeah.
intelligence?
Okay.
Oh, I suppose 5 is average then.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My empathy is only 5.
And actually, if you were to go the third route, which is yeah, everything 6 is average actually.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Okay. Now we do derive stats. So your hit points are equal to 10. Oh God.
There's a table.
Yeah, there's a table. Thanks. Because I'm looking at it's like, yeah, no, I'm not going to calculate that. So if you look at your will, so let me look at Dart. Where are you, Dart? So your will is 5, and your body is 7. So your hit point total is 40.
Oh, sorry, it says 40.
Yeah, it's set to 40, so you're good. I don't know if this character sheet auto sets it to the right number.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
I had to put it in, and it was fiddly to change it because it kept resetting it to 0. So if you type in the number and then tab to the next bit, it allows you to enter the second bit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it tries to reset it to 0 all the time and kill you.
Your humanity is your empathy times 10. So, for instance, 7, your humanity Dart is 70.
Which, for a doctor, I would say is very good. You'd want them to have humanity.
Humanity describes how much, so EMP is your empathy, yeah, describes how much cyberware you can collectively wear. So once your humanity gets to 0, I think you trigger cyber psychosis, and then it gets nasty.
So just watch. There's going to be the medtech is going to be the full Borg. The rest of us won't have enough humanity for that.
No.
Okay, last step. This is the complicated bit. Everything else is fairly straightforward. So now you're going to expend some skill points. If you notice, you have a bunch of basic skills that start off as a value of 2.
Yeah.
And the fast and dirty. So if you look on page 88, we were doing fast and dirty.
I'm on 81. What?
Yeah, there's 3 different methods of doing it. We're doing the second one.
Or you could do the first one if you want to do it really, really quick. The street rat template skill. You just
No, I was just trying to get to find where the next page was.
yeah, no.
Let's go. Yeah,
Oh, it's just explaining what skills are.
Yeah, so on page 88 is the Edge Runner Fast and Dirty skills. Everybody has 86 skill points. You can have no skill lower than 2, no skill higher than 60. You already have 20 skills allocated.
Out of those 86.
Yes.
So it's not an additional 86 on top of that, right?
No, it is 86 in total.
Okay, so that's
Skills marked with a ×2 costs you 2 points for every one you want to increase. So, for instance, if you wanted to increase auto fire, for every 1 point, for every 2 points you spend, you can level by 1. On page 88 and 89, the boxes have your class, if you like, your role skills. The recommendation is to add 4 to all of the role skills listed, and that gives you 6 points extra that you can distribute as you wish. But of course, you can ignore it.
Oh, I see.
That's exactly what somebody who wants to know the cat would say. Hello.
Hello.
Sorry,
Hello.
All right.
having a bit of chat with my wife. What have I missed?
Okay. So page 79 for body, for your hit points.
Can I just have loads? Is that how it works? I just have
Not
nicely.
Your will is a 7.
Okay,
Your
one second.
body is
Sorry,
8. So you have 50 hit points, which actually is loads. It's not the most you can have, but it is loads.
You've got more than me.
Yay! That's because I've got a bigger thingy, right?
Yeah. So you just need to change your hit points to 50 out of 50.
Done. So what page are we on?
Page 79.
79, dudes. Yep, gotcha.
To compare your
Oh, wait.
will to your body, so 7 to 8 gives you 50 hit points.
50 hit points, 50. Yep.
And your humanity is your EMP skill times 10. So actually that's 50 of 50 as well.
Okay. And that's the amount of cyber junk I can stick in my veins, right?
Correct. That's how much cyber junk you can have. And if you ever get to 0, you are in cyber psychosis.
Yes.
Right.
Cool.
And that is not a restaurant.
The next step on page 88 and 89 gives you the skill recommendation for your character under the column solo skills. You have 86 skill points to distribute amongst your skills.
Oh, fucking hell.
None can be higher than 6. Right, if you want to do it the easy way, Chick,
Yeah.
if you look on page 86,
86 solo. Okay.
just copy those numbers. So where it says athletics 2, just make sure your athletics on your character sheet is set to 2. And go down, so perception would be 6, auto fire 6, first aid 6, evasion 6. Just set it like that, and that will give you a good base.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to copy. Can I go back over this tomorrow? Will the server be up tomorrow?
Yeah, it'll be up until about 4 o'clock, and then I'll have to shut it down and switch it over.
This is already done.
So if I had 2 in athletics, I've already got level 2 in athletics, it'd be 4, wouldn't it?
Correct, yes.
Yeah, I'm not just copying that over. Right, great.
So all the bases that I've got are going up to 4. Right, that makes sense.
Well, it depends. That if that's what you want to do, but your 86 skill points include the 2s that are already set. So there's 20 skill points that are mandatory, and those are the 2s that you see on the character. If you want the easy option, the easy option, it's literally just make sure that that solo column on page 86, the value in the level is what your character is set to.
Right, 6, 12, 18, 24, 32, 24, 30, 36, 42, 46, 52, 58.
You okay, Dar?
No.
I've got 82 there. Right, got you. So the 2 in athletics is already actually accounted for.
Correct. Yes.
Sorry, that was the opposite of what I heard, but makes sense. Athletic. So the brawling 2. Brawling is already 2.
Yeah.
Concentration 2. I can't see concentration. My mind drifted.
Concentration. Yeah. There's a lot more. There's a lot more.
When
on
is
the
2. Conversation 2. Education
two.
2. Where's education hiding?
Under education skills.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a result rolling down. Why is this interface so bad?
I don't know. Sadly,
fair enough.
it's not an amazing interface.
Evasion 6.
Yeah. So you just overwrite your evasion with 6, which is in your fighting skills.
Let's try to read this again.
Fighting
Grab it.
skills. Evasion 2 becomes evasion 6.
Yeah.
First aid
6.
which is in body
is
skills.
Body
No.
skill. No, it is in, believe it or not, it's in technique skills right at the bottom.
First aid. Yeah, there we go.
Human
Oh,
perception.
wait, am I putting 4 points in each of these Meditech skills?
Yes, if that's the. Yep, and then you've got 6 points left that you can add, and you can increase up. You know, you can increase any skill. However you want, but you can't do it more than. No skill can be higher than 6. Oh yeah, you can't allocate more than 6 points to any one skill.
Right. So so you put 4 in everything in there, or just the bold ones?
Everything.
No,
Okay.
2.
Wait,
Wait,
do I?
4? What?
Hang on,
One at a time because it's complicated. So,
Right,
Kath,
sorry.
if you want to do it, if you method 2, the recommendation is you set all 20 skills to 4, bold and otherwise, and that gives you 6 extra points left to spend.
Gotcha.
Right. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. So you add it. So if it's got 2 in already, you add it onto those and take it up to 6.
No, you take it to 4.
It's not addition. The points are not additive.
Right.
Correct. You have a mandatory 20 points that everybody has to spend. And that is why you've got 2 in a bunch of skills to start with.
Right. Okay. And then I can take some up to 6 with those 6 points that you've got left over.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So I can choose another 3.
Sorry.
Yes.
Right.
Medi.
So if I'm copying from the list, like evasion, I've got level 6 on here, but evasion has I've got education. Education's already got a 2 in there, and it's a 6. It's taking it to 8.
Why are you putting 6 in evasion?
Oh, right. So the ones on the Netrunner list, that is the total. It actually should be.
Right. So
things like athletics, it had 2 in already, so I put it to 4.
Everything that has a 2 in is a mandatory 20 skill points that you must spend.
Yeah, and that's all. So literally, I just need to be copying the list over to make them the same values on my character sheet rather than doubling them.
Oh, so that's not 20 added to the 86. It's just part of the 86.
Correct.
Yeah,
Dara,
they're
yes.
not additive.
Correct. So the easiest way to do this to start with is to use the method 1 template skills and just copy those values as they're listed. The next option is to simply take the list on page 88 and 89, and you can't increase any skill, can't give any skill more than 6 points on that list, and every one of those skills on that list must be at least 2. Some of your skills already have a 2, and so you could leave them as they are and then just spend the other 66 points how you see fit.
Yeah, so on that list it comes to 80 points. That's already on there.
Yep, and then you've got 6 points spare. So if you set everything to 4, you then have 6 more points that you can spend on any of those skills, but no one skill can go above 6.
Right.
So, for example, to Kath's point, you can put 3 skills up at 6, and everything else is at 4. And if you're using method 1, then you've got a lot of 6s.
So I've used the table, but I'm thinking, what is shoulder arms? Is that like rifles and stuff?
Is rifles and shotguns.
Okay, so I've got what's auto fire?
Auto fire is a separate skill that dictates how good you are at using like auto fire and
Automatic
suppression.
weapons. Automatic weapon suppression.
Well, yeah, you can have a rifle that has a single shot, rate of fire of 1, and that would be shoulder arms. But it could also be used as an automatic weapon, which would use your auto fire.
Okay, that makes sense. I can use all the weapons. It's a bit one-dimensional, but that's what I'm happy with at this stage. How quickly do we gain points here?
Pretty quick.
So is it fair, like within a couple of weeks, I can be like, actually, you know what? I want to up my wardrobe skills because I don't know dressing well enough.
Yeah, so you will earn points. You'll earn XP that will allow you to buy additional skills, change skills up. I'm just double checking. And also, once you've got a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks of playing and you understand the rules better, I'm the kind of person that will allow you to reshuffle those skill points as you see fit.
So why does...
For instance, you might decide that actually my solo never uses a handgun, so I don't want handgun at 6. I want handgun at 4. So I want to be able to put the extra 2 points maybe into human perception, so that I've got a human perception of 4, so I can read people better.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Now, the only thing, so I'm thinking, so I've got a couple of skills that have got X2 next to them.
Yes, so for every point that you've put into there, it's cost you 2 of your 86 points.
Oh.
Which is why I think when you added those up, they didn't quite add up to...
They didn't quite add up, no.
Because you've got auto fire, for instance, in that list.
Yeah. So if I wanted to swap melee weapon to martial arts, because I'd prefer to be martial arts than melee weapon, because I'm from Middle Eastern background, is that getting a bit game breaky?
No, it would mean you could take all 6 points out of melee weapon and put 3 points into martial arts.
Martial arts, yeah.
And you have to choose your martial arts style.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking something similar. I'm going to not put anything into auto fire and put it into martial arts.
No, there's times when you really want a lot of bullets. But I'm pretty confident that handguns are going to come in really handy as well from time to time.
Yeah.
But when you've got martial arts, do you need a handgun and a shotgun? We'll find out.
Martial arts, it is
John Wick
not
does.
katana.
Oh no! I know that it's unarmed fighting, same as
Yeah.
But
Dart, are you okay?
Yeah.
Because you're quiet, I want to make sure you're good. You're happy. You're understanding things.
I'm knowing points in places, but I don't know if I've over pointed myself or not.
Sorry, say that again. You're a bit muffled tonight, Dad.
I don't know if I've pointed myself. I'm putting stuff in the points, but I'm not sure if it's right or wrong.
Do you want to post a screenshot once you're done, and we'll take a look?
I'll have to scroll down to get the thing on the full screen.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 16, 18, 30, 32, 38, 44, 51, 56. So you've got no weapon skills at all, Dark.
Oh, I haven't. I don't. I'm just putting the ones that it said to put skill points in.
Okay.
Oh, shoulder arms. I'm putting anything in
Are you copying from the table on page 86, Dart?
No, 87, 88.
88, okay. All right. You've probably got too many sixes, but keep going.
8.
Where's the weapon skills? Oh, there. Archery.
Yeah, imagine some arrows with little explosives on the end.
Mm-hmm.
You've got 16 points left to spend.
Me.
Yeah.
Well, I just put 4 in shoulder arms and 2 extra ones in persuasion.
Okay. Right, let me just get a calculator up and I'll just double check. Okay. Everybody who's finished, you can now add 4 to so you want another language skill. I have no idea how to add another language skill. So the language that you chose, you can add that to your character and give it a rating of 4. But I don't know how to do it. So you might have to make a note of that for now and I'll figure it out.
That's for all of us.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can pin skills. So I'm going to go through and pin all the skills that I've actually got. And then you collapse the interface so that you can see the stuff you've got and ignore all the stuff you don't have. Can anyone drive, by the way?
Well, we've all got base numbers.
I've got nothing in control skills.
Yeah, because it cascades down to your oh god,
your
your
stats.
actual stats. Yeah.
So can we all do those, or do we need to have at least one level in to be able to do it?
No, you can still do it without them.
There we go. So we can all drive effectively.
All right, but if you get into a combat situation, then you're just going to drive into a wall, right?
Well, I'm hoping that Medi will hack the car, and there we go. It'll just play a computer game.
Yeah, I've gone for riding. No, I haven't. No.
You get a cyber pony, yeah?
Yeah, Cyberpunk. I should go C vehicle.
So I'm tweaking that thing a bit. So I'm not put any points into interrogation. So that's freed up those 4 points to put somewhere else.
Right, Dart.
No.
You
Yeah.
can lower by 2 points.
Oh, is that all? I thought it
Yeah.
was that.
So you could lower your paramedic by 1 if you wanted to. And that would free up 2 points, or you could reduce anything else by 1 or 2. One thing by 1 or 2 things by 1 thing by 2 or 2 things by 1.
Okay.
Right, so I've added 6 points on top of the 80 that I inputted, so that's done.
So, I should
So
have-
now I need to add, you say, another language skill
Yes,
and put it at 4.
correct. And that represents the free language skill that you chose.
Oh, brilliant.
If you look at skills, if you go back to compendium, there is a skills language, so you can just drag that skill onto your character sheet and set it to 4.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, and then-
Say that again. Right, so I've got.
in-
Wait, no, don't say it yet. Sorry. Hold
Okay.
that thought. Foundry Virtual. Okay. Open the
Oh.
compendium. Search for language.
I'm going to put education down by 2 points.
Yeah,
Skills
that's fine,
language.
Mark. Perfect. Thank
And now
you.
I can drag Arabic.
Arabic,
Add
yeah,
a couple
good
of other
too.
combat skills in. I'll start. He's not paying attention.
Yeah, just to be awkward, mine isn't there because Welsh isn't a language according to this.
To drag
Well, to be
English,
fair, it's not really, is it?
you should be able to overtype English with Welsh.
Art language, there we go.
Nice.
All right. Finally, rather than get too complicated and bogged down in this, yeah, actually, it is. You use this anyway. Page 98.
'98 standard ammo, standard equipment. Yeah.
Yeah. If you look at your table, there is a set of basic equipment and armor that you will start with.
Perfect. There's like 9 months of. Actually, no. I want a Type 26.
Yeah. But no, that's what you've started with, and then you have 500 eddies to either keep or use to buy other things.
Okay. Where does our equipment go? Oh, in gear.
Yeah, so you just drag it. So if you look at, again, all the compendiums, you can open a compendium, you can find the item that you've got, and you can drag it over.
Search for weapons. Open weapons. Here we go.
Yeah, just use the basic weapons to start with. We'll get into branded weapons, we'll get into DLC and expansion weapons as we go through the game.
Oh, so I'm in black chrome, which we don't want. We want
Yeah,
to
we don't
be in
want black
basic
chrome.
weapons. Assault rifle. Assault rifle, excellent. Go on.
No, it's all basic. It's all the middle tier.
Where do I drop that?
So just drag it onto your character sheet. You actually don't need to worry about it. If you drag it onto your character sheet, it will appear.
Oh, I think I might have given myself 5 assault rifles. There's nothing showing up in gear though. No, there's nothing showing up in gear. Oh wait, no. If I click plus, yeah, I've got an air pistol and 4 assault rifles. So let's get rid of that.
Nice.
Do you kind of edit? No, of course you don't audit us. You trust us, right?
Occasionally. I
You can
audit
change
you.
the name of the weapons and just get a missile launcher and change it to basic pistol.
That's. I was not going to do that, but if it involves making the GM's life hard, let's not.
It's a
Very heavy pistol. Are you going with a shield or a heavy melee weapon, Kath?
I want to go with the sword.
All right, I'll take a shield then.
Remember, the shield is probably not usable with the assault rifle.
Yeah, I'm fine. I've played the Division, but how about with a shotgun?
I'd have to have a look at the stats of the shield. I'd have to work out how it works.
Maybe I get like a lightweight shield to use with the shotgun over the top.
Potentially.
Potentially. Maybe not week 1, yeah?
Well, it's more DM needs to read and figure that out. I think it's perfectly legal, to be fair. I don't think it's not legal. So you've got basic ammunition unless it says otherwise. So for instance, the med tech, you have your shotgun. So you can choose either a shotgun or an assault rifle, and then you choose either 100 shotgun shells or 100 rifle ammunition. But you can then also add incendiary rounds, which frickin' heck, you've got some good stuff as a med tech.
Yeah, it's for cauterizing wounds, though, isn't it?
Yeah. And the
Send you
net
round.
runner starts with a very heavy pistol, 20 armor jack. You then, Medi, will need to buy your
My tech gear.
your tech gear. Yes.
Can I swap out heavy melee for sword? Because looking at them, they've got the same stats.
What's the
Rate of
price?
fire,
What's the price?
both down as 100.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Thank you.
Right, where do I find Cyberpunk Red core? Ammo, armor, clothing. Oh, bulletproof shields, there we go. Light armor jack, body armor.
Well, I've added things up and it's not getting to 86.
What are you getting to, Dart?
72.
Don't forget, you've got 6 points in one of your skills that is a ×2 skill. So that costs you 12 points.
Yeah, but 72 plus 6 is still not 86.
No, 72 time plus 12 is 80.
Yeah, but I counted that skill as 6, and then it'll be another 6.
Yeah.
So it would be 72 plus 6.
Hang on.
He's right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to argue with your math, Start. Let me do a double count again.
I'm going to recount mine in a minute as well.
We got 500 to spend, did you say?
You got 500 to spend on top of that, yeah.
So that means I can buy a cyber deck and nothing else.
Correct.
Ouch.
You don't get a cyber deck to begin with.
No.
Okay.
I'm
And
a
if we
level
spend
1.
all of our pennies, then we get you've got nowhere to sleep. You will literally have nothing for food.
No.
I think the assumption is that that's why you've started running, because you've just run out of cash.
Okay, so if you spend all of your money, it's not the end of the world.
Correct.
The GM's not going to be like, first night, lol, you die.
Correct.
In that case, I'm going to buy a nice pair of technologically enhanced cyber optic sunglasses.
Yeah, I'm getting
I'll go
74
with
with ×2 paramedic.
You're getting 74, Dart. Yeah, okay, I'm getting the same. So you've still got
10.
12 to spend then.
Oh, actually, I can get a poor quality cyber deck, which is 100. Because I don't want to buy a cyber deck and not be able to afford to get any programs.
Is it? I'm scrolling forward a bit. I'll wind my neck in a bit and take a look at some.
Is body how much damage you do in melee, or is that just to do with health?
So, say that again, Dart, sorry.
Body, is that just to do with health, or is that to do with also like strength?
Yes.
So that would be, oh no, melee weapons are dex.
Yeah, that's the. Yeah, sorry. Body is literally your hit points. It doesn't count to anything else. All right. To answer your question, before you spend any more money, undo any money to respend. Go to page 103. And page 103 gives you your gear and outfit that you start with. So, for instance, Solo starts with an agent, leisure wear, footwear ×2, jacket ×3, mirrored shades, bottoms ×2, and top ×2. A Netrunner starts with a 7-slot cyberdeck, virtuality goggles, a bunch of programs.
Fantastic. Thank you.
The agent is like your smartphone, smart device.
Where do we? What column is agent going to be under? Cyberware, maybe.
Okay, so that's
Yeah, it's under gear. If you just again control space and just search for it,
Ah, yeah. Sorry, I'm looking through thingies.
yeah, and it appears on gear.
right. I will spend some points because of that ×2. So what am I dropping?
How do I edit them? How did I change the name of a clothing item?
Drag it onto your character.
Done. Ah, got it. Middle tab and then install item clothing style. Oh no, that's not going to do it. So drag it onto a character.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You want to change the name of it.
Yeah, like I want to have two different types of shoes, for instance.
Got it. Oh God. Okay.
I've done this in Woofrup.
Yeah. So if you
Name. Oh, here we go. On go to settings, name.
yeah. Can you change the name?
I can't change English to Welsh on this. It won't let me.
Okay.
So I don't know whether you can change the names as well. What I'm getting at.
If you can't, what we can right. So there's a couple of options. Chick is
I'm good.
you're good.
I'm good.
Perfect.
Okay, I've done this. What have I got doing to now? I'm behind everybody.
Yeah, it's all right, Dart. I'll come back to you in 30 seconds. If you give me 30 seconds.
We can't.
Yeah, even I can't. Oh, yes, I can. So go to the Catherine, go to the to drag English onto your character sheet.
Yeah, done that.
Can you go to the settings tab on the English skill?
I can edit custom skill. Next to it, English. That's all it says. Oh, in the compendium.
But no. So when you click on the setting, so click on the edit custom skill. Go to the settings tab, and you should be able to override. Look, I can do it. Maybe because I'm a DM, but there you go. There you go.
Thank you. Yeah,
Dart.
no, I was clicking on that and it was doing nothing.
Yeah, Dart. Where are you up to?
What gear I've got basically?
Gear. Okay. So have you got your all of you? So you've done your skills, yeah?
Yeah, done skills.
Cool. Right. So first and foremost, if you look on page 98.
By the way, I put points into melee weapon.
Yeah, that's fine. If you look on page 98, on the medtech column, you have a choice of a shotgun or an assault rifle.
98.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right. Shotgun or assault rifle.
And that's still 2 points over. Right.
What, I mean, all of that stuff there.
Notice there are a lot of ores in there, so you can't have both an assault rifle and a shotgun. You have to decide which you want.
But it's like I get a bulletproof shield, a light armored jack, head
Yeah.
armor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. I'm going to speed things up a little bit. I'll start dragging things on that you don't need to make a choice. Okay. One thing to note, everybody, the gear on your character sheet. If you notice at the end, there's a bunch of icons. There's obviously the trash can. There's the pin icon. Then there's a circle icon. In order to show that you've got it equipped, the icon needs to show a hand. When it shows a hand, if you look on the fight tab, you'll see that you've got your armor listed. For instance, for Dart, what I'm doing here.
Okay, so what does the suitcase symbol mean?
You're carrying it.
It means you're carrying it.
Okay.
What page was it that's your starting gears on?
Your starting gear is on page 103.
Okay.
Where do I find things to drag across anyway?
Wait, sorry, how do I wear it?
So click on the
Circle.
icon that says owned until it says equipped, which should be a hand symbol.
Yes, sorry, the UI is slightly behind the clicking. So I can put on my sequin combat jacket and my sequin combat skirt
Correct.
and my black and chrome dancing shoes.
Correct.
Brilliant.
So you're female.
No,
Or Scottish. Right, okay.
I'm modern.
Dart, do you want a rifle or a shotgun?
Shotgun.
Okay.
Oh, I've got smoke on it.
Okay. Something.
For weapons, you have another icon that represents the reload icon. And yes, you do need to make sure your weapons are reloaded. When you reload, it'll ask you what ammo you want to load into the weapon, so you can change ammo. When you load your weapon, it will take ammo from the list, from the ammo you are allocated. I will let you put that ammo back to the total number. So effectively you start, for instance, Dart, you start with 100 shotgun shells plus a shotgun that is loaded with 4 shells. And okay, so you also get 10 incendiary shells. Nice.
So I have been. I'm looking at my gear here, and I'm not very content with the heavy pistol. I think it's a bit
I
overkill.
just put the wrong one.
Okay.
I put rubber shells across.
Say again, Dart.
I was looking up how you were dragging stuff across and I found it. But I put rubber shotgun shells instead of incendiary shells.
Did you? I think I've put things on your character sheet for you already. Anyway.
Yeah, I was just seeing if that's what you were doing because I was trying to figure out how you were adding stuff.
Sorry. Yeah. So what I was actually doing, Dart, and for everybody else, is if you press Control Shift, brings up the search bar. If you then type in, let's say, shotgun, you can see all the things that are relevant for a shotgun. So if you were to,
I'm looking underneath the Cyber Red core, the
Yeah.
the ammo.
You can also do it there, Dart. You can definitely do it there. So for ammo, you would go to the Cyber Red Core ammo. You would look for the ammo that you had. In your case, it was shotgun shell, not slug. And then you would drag the shotgun shell over, and then adjust the number to whatever it is that you've got to start with.
Oh, there, I selected the slug. What did the slug and the shell then?
There's quite a big difference, I believe. Give me a second.
Oh, I could just look at the thingy.
What's going on here? I've got 2 Nomad leather bottoms that I haven't added on, and I can't delete them.
I put
Let's
my
see.
Asian pop bottoms and Asian pop footwear and jacket on.
You got 2 of everything.
4 page 2/4.
Are you supposed to have 2? Well, you've got 3 jackets. Is that right?
Just checking. Yep.
So
But
the Nomad leather bottoms are not what you should have.
no, I've got normal leisure wear bottoms.
Got it.
See, mine says chic, generic chic, sorry, but because in my creation it was Asian pop.
So,
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah,
Ah.
thank you. It's just basic.
Boss, can I swap my very heavy pistol for a heavy pistol?
Oh, how much is the very heavy pistol?
I don't know. That's a very good point. Let me look that up. It's filed under V for V don't know.
Okay. So a very heavy pistol would normally cost 100 eddies. A heavy pistol would
also
normally
cost
cost 100 eddies. So just swap them over. Yeah. I'm just looking to see whether you get money back. That's all.
Yeah. No, that's, I mean, it does a bit less damage, but it's concealable. And, you know.
Yeah. And then Dart, again, on page 103 is your MedTech starting gear. Do you want me to drag these over, or do you want to have a go yourself?
I'll do it.
Okay.
103.
So, how much money did you say we started with?
500.
Right.
And then
Money. Click on the sort of the open ledger icon. Put the number in, modify by, put a reason, and then click the arrow. Otherwise, it doesn't take.
oh, you already put an age on.
Yeah, I've done this for you, Dar. I've been using you as a bit of to figure out stuff. So you've got an agent already.
Right, sorry, how do I equip items?
So if you look on your character sheet,
Yep.
if you notice, right, let's start with your very heavy pistol. So first and foremost, you see the third icon in looks like an almost complete circle.
Owned.
When you hover over it, it says owned. Click on it until it says equipped.
Oh, fantastic, thank you.
Next thing, click on the circle arrow, which is the reload icon, and it'll ask you what ammo to load and select the ammo you want to load.
Fantastic.
Okay. Now I'm going to just give you back the shells that you've just spent. So again, for the light armor jack, you do the same. Make sure it says equipped. When you do that, if you notice, it appears in your fight tab at the bottom.
Brilliant. That's great.
And then again, manage programs. Again, when you get down to your cyber deck, manage programs should allow you to say which programs you want to load up.
Yeah, I can load all 5 because I've got 7 slots.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm feeling
Now-
very good about this
That's good. I've
character.
got a fight meat and a fight net.
At this point, none of you have cyberware.
You can't afford it.
Well, with 500, you can afford bits. It's up to you whether there's something you want to spend.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I was going to go for low light eyes, but it's 500. Must be paired, so I'm guessing it's 500 each. So it's going to be 1,000.
Let me have a look. That's eyes, right?
Yeah, 113.
So you first of all you need to buy your cyber eyes,
And then
which will
you pay
cost
for
you 100. Yeah. That's per eye. So you'd need 200 eddies for your 2 eyes. Each eye then has 3 options. And if you notice, it says some options must be purchased twice and installed in 2 different eyes.
right.
The humanity hit must be paid.
Are you modding already, Kath?
I was just seeing whether you could afford it to start with, but with the eyes, no, it's going to cost 1,200 before for the 2 eyes anyway.
So you can get cyber goggles, which will take 2 upgrades, which I'm thinking about, but that's all my money. But they look really cool.
Yeah, they do. And
Yeah.
they can be mirrored shades. They don't have to be goggles as such.
So if you check my character background as well, I'm very attached to my sunglasses.
There you go.
So upgrading them with all my available money sounds kind of on point.
Yep.
Well,
So I'm going to do that.
my problem is that I've got mirror shades, but my affectation you are never without is strange contacts. So I've got contacts on under mirrored shades
Yeah,
by the looks of things.
that's perfectly normal for the nightclubs I used to go to. That is absolutely fine. Don't worry about it.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I was looking at getting cyber eyes, but
Right.
what you
Where
can
did that
afford.
go?
No, you can't afford that either because you've got to get the neural link before you can get anything else.
Where were they? Where were they? They were called. Hold on. Damn, I can't quite afford it.
What were you looking for?
Duct tape. It's listed. You've got to have duct tape, right? Or is that more for Medilat's duct tape?
Always.
Hang on. We haven't finished, gentlemen.
Oh,
Page 117.
Just remembered something. So to hack things, what skill is it?
Netrunner skill. I'll need to read Netrunner.
Running. Why have I got 2 jackets? So no, 3. Why am I wearing 3 jackets and 3 pairs of bottoms?
You've got 3.
Clothing, it would be different fashions, Dart. So don't try and equip all of them. Just equip. I mean, you could equip 3 jackets. The last one having really puffy shoulders.
Yeah.
didn't that happen in? Wasn't that an episode of Friends?
It was
When
Friends.
Joey
Yeah.
brought all of
I
his
wear
clothes.
all your clothes.
So page 117, gentlemen,
Oh.
is the cyberware that you start with.
Ah,
So Solo gets Biomonitor, Neurolink, Sandevistan, Speedwear, or Wolvers. Now, if you would like to swap some of those, you need to figure out the total value of what you're swapping
right.
and the cost of what you want to swap back in to see if they match.
I'm wearing 5 tops for some reason.
You're carrying 5 tops. You only have
I
to
wouldn't
equip
say
them.
you're carrying them. I just leave them as circles to say that you own them, and they're
Mm.
obviously then in your possession back at your place of residence.
Oh, so I don't put them amount times 2. I just put them in more.
Yeah. So as an example, a Solo. So a Solo has a bio monitor,
Yeah, just see how much
and a
that is.
bio monitor is 100 eddies. Subdermal implant, which generates a readout of vitals, can link to aging. The thing about a biomonitor, I believe, is you can send your vitals to everybody in the group, which means you can always tell each other how many hit points you have if you have a biomonitor.
Right. Okay.
That would be 100. A neural link is wide artificial nervous system required to use neural and subdermal grip. That's 500, so that's 600 eddies. Sandevistan is speedwear, gives you a +3 to initiative for 1 minute, has a 1 hour cooldown. That's 500 eddies. So that would be 1,000, 1,100 eddies worth of cyberware.
I'm blatantly going
Speedwear
for Wolvers.
or Wolvers.
I'm blatantly taking
Oh,
Wolvers.
Sandevistan speedwear
Yes.
or Wolvers.
Yeah, I'm going to the Vistan because I'm going to be using a sword.
Cool.
That's cool. Retractable claws. Do they have to come out my knuckles?
They can be hidden, it says.
They are hidden. I'd hope they're hidden. They're going to hurt.
Bear in mind they used a melee weapon skill, not
Heavy weapon.
the martial arts skill.
Yeah, I see. It's tempting because I've got melee weapon, so I can use my sword.
My
Nah, I'm just taking sword.
my cyberware that I've just equipped doesn't seem to have taken off the humanity properly. It's supposed to deduct 14 humanity, and it's only done. And it came up 7 and 7, but it's only done 10 from my humanity.
Let's have a look.
Because you get the option to roll or to choose a static, which was 7.
Yeah,
So
you choose a static.
I choose a static. Yeah, so 7 for one and 7 for the other, and 0 for the other.
Okay. Neuralink was what?
Yeah, that was 7. The interface plugs was 7, and the shift tax was 0.
So my humanity immediately goes down to 36 out of 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine went down to 36 from 4. Well, it says 46 on the side there.
How
Do I
did you
take-
add the cyberware on? Just drag and drop again?
Yeah, it goes onto gear, not cyber. Cyber is something else, it appears.
No.
Ah.
It goes onto cyber when you install it.
That's why I have 3 biomonitors at the moment, because it was putting it in a different tab. Right.
Yeah, so it goes in your gear, then you click the little chip to activate it, and then you click the slot where it says roll whatever and just go to the static number.
Right, okay. Well,
Oh,
I might.
because I've already removed the humanity, I can just select humanity lost none, and then
So
Cool.
So the reason that it looked like it had only taken 10 off, Medi, is your humanity should have been 50, not 46.
Well, yeah, I don't understand why it went to 46, because it was set at whatever it was when we did it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And I think my humanity was 40, I might be wrong. What was it, based on willpower and body, wasn't it?
well, I can't install Wolvers.
Just going to reset you back to maximum, Medi, for a second. Yeah. So, you have Neuralink.
Yeah, I'm going to gamble and I'm going to roll.
I don't think you can with these ones. I think it's
No,
forced.
you've got to click what it says on the sheet below, you think?
Well, I've got humanity lost roll 2d6 come up on mine.
No, on the actual, what you solo, so it'll say on yours 14 humanity lost minus 2 EMP, which is on your, if you go for that equipment that's on there. It's a set thing for everybody.
On where?
Page 117.
Yeah, where you're just checking your stuff. If you go down below your list of stuff, it says that.
I've broken your character sheet, maybe. I can't put Neuralink back on.
How many Neuralinks have I got?
Oh, God, that's why. because it appears there. Got it right. So enable it.
Yeah, so just click install.
Static 7. Okay. Oh, okay. Yes. No. So I think I would need to double check, but I think it's calculating it correctly because your EMP has gone down. I think it also affects your maximum humanity.
Ah, right. Yeah, gotcha.
I'll just need to double check. There's a few little things that I'm going to need to read for when we play. Right. So you want to build it into there. We want static on the humanity loss. And then you want the shift tap. And we confirm. So there you go. 36 of 46. EMP is 5. That looks good to me.
Yeah, cool.
I have questions.
Yep.
If you're ready for them.
Sure.
So I've managed to install my neural link and my biomonitor,
Yeah.
but when I try to install the Wolvers,
Yeah.
I get a yellow error across the screen saying optional cyberware requires prior installation of functional cyberware. No functional cyberware found for this type.
Right. You need at least one cyber arm, which you don't get, or cyber hand.
It said something about you could fit it into a meat on Cyberarm. On the
Can we
Wolverine.
install as only piece of cyberware in a meat arm? All right, let me have a look.
Can we install this on the piece? Yeah.
Can be concealed. Source book. Expensive.
That's interesting. So there isn't an option for me to set it into. Yeah, there isn't an option for you to do it. Hang on, maybe that would work.
Oh, I'd suggest change it to fashion wear.
Hang on.
Yeah.
There you go. I've set it to external.
Nice. Now, because... Oh, wait.
I haven't done it. I haven't turned it on because I don't know if you want to roll or whether you want to allocate.
I have to allocate static 7, so I'm going to need to take all of my gear off and put it back on again because
Yep.
I've mucked around with my character.
Yeah, no worries.
But I think I know.
If I go
If I-
Borgware, does that mean I'm really good at tennis?
If you're what? Sorry.
If I go Borgware,
No.
No, doesn't mean it means that you will be assimilated. Dart, how are you doing?
What was my base?
I just found the cyberware and I've got to put in a biomonitor in the cyber eye.
Okay, cool. Then I would say that cyberware is optional. If you don't want it, we'll give you the cash. But it's up to you.
What page was the stat table?
The stat table was page 86-ish.
What's the point of a biomonitor?
Biomonitor, well, as it says, it allows you to link. So it's a subdermal implant which generates a readout of vitals, can link to agent. And your agent is kind of like your...
your Fitbit.
Yeah, it's like your smartphone. So the idea is you can basically communicate. So Dart, as a medic, you can say to Kath, how many hit points do you have? And Kath can say, I've got 10 out of 50. And because that's effectively what the biomonitor is doing, it will read out the kind of criticals that they have, how many hit points you have, and what your general state of personage is.
Okay.
Okay, I'm nearly there. So I've reset to there, so now we can go back to here. We can fit the biomonitor to install it. What's going on? Roll equals 0, static 0, none. So static equals 0. It goes into fashion where confirm. Then the neural link. Click on the neural link. Humanity lost. Static 7. Confirm. Wolfers. Static 7. External. Bam. Let's go. I'm going to go punch some dude in their face.
Yeah. So at character generation, humanity loss is determined by the dice. At character generation, humanity loss is preset. When you add any new cyberware after character creation, you roll the dice.
Yep. Makes sense.
Okay. And I think at that point, that is your character's built. Has taken a while, apologies for that, but it's good to just go through it all slowly and methodically.
No, exactly. The hardest thing I've
No,
found
that's
is
great.
choosing a name.
Can we have a quick fight?
Can we have a quick fight?
Or a quick, like, encounter? Or is that going to wreck stuff? I'd like to see how this works.
No, how are we doing for time? Yeah, we've got time. Let me just.
Laser filters or toxic blinders? Binders.
Actually, I've got an idea, Zed.
Yeah.
Could I spend my 500 points on an arm?
On a
Actually, no, I'm not going
cyber-
to do that.
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah.
Because the wolvers do go in an arm. Why you don't get an arm to begin with, I'm not sure.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that. And it would count as character creation, so you wouldn't need to. You would take your 7.
Yeah,
Which is
just
another
looking.
7, which is pretty bad. So I'll be down to. Or do you want to buy some nice glasses?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
Well, the GM's already given me wolfers, so I might as well get some nice glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Search compendium packs. Gear. Okay.
Apologies. I'm not. Let's just do this.
Oh, that's fine. I'm just looking at why you'd have a difference between Kerenzikov or Santavestian. They're both speedwear, but yeah, one's got a much higher humanity loss, but can be used anytime by the looks of things, whereas the other one can only be used once an hour.
So I want to add smart glasses to my list. I can't afford to put anything in them yet. And they would. So I take those off and then go back to cyber. Can I rename them? No, you fascists.
I like
Okay.
the way you put that.
So if I take my mirror shades off, put my smart glasses on, but I can't rename my smart glasses to sparkly smart glasses, which is clearly the work of undercover fascism.
These maps I've got are awesome. You'll love them. Not a lot, but you'll love them.
Oh, that's a nice picture. We'll quite happily take that.
How do I now add a picture to my character?
Click on the icon. And then it should allow you to upload. Alternatively, post a picture in Discord and I'll add it for you.
Cool.
I'm tempted to go for a cyber arm as well. So just see pop up melee weapon.
Ed, you said my humanity was 70 max, but it's now 64.
Yes, because you've put cyber stuff on.
But it also says it's out of, I've got a 57 out of 64 now.
Correct. Yes.
But what I don't get it. I've taken off 6 humanity because of what?
So when
You've
so
added
every
3
piece
pieces.
every piece of cyberware has a humanity cost.
Yeah, mine says like it's 7 on the cyber eye,
Yes, it's 7 for a cyber eye.
but it's only taken 6 off my humanity. Well, the max anyway.
No, it's because it's lowered your humanity, hasn't it? It's not 70 now.
Yeah, my max humanity is now 64, but it says overall my humanity is 57. So where does it? Why does it split?
Because your EMP's gone down.
Yeah, it's at 5 now.
Yeah, so that's why it works out your humanity from your EMP, because that's gone down. I queried the same thing, and that was the answer.
Where's the calculations for that then?
It just automatically does it.
That's what I'm trying to find. Give me 30 seconds. It's what I'm trying to find for you, so you know how it works.
If you go to page 111, is it?
But yeah, but it says static humanity loss and rolled humanity loss.
Yeah, you go for static.
Yeah, static to start with, and then once we've got past character creation and start playing, that's when it's rolled. So a one-time thing that you get it static while we're creating the characters. Did you get a cyber arm check?
No, I decided against it. It basically puts me on like half humanity. Character creation time. It's not. GM was kind enough to let me have some magic claws.
Well, I've got a cyber arm, but the bit I want to put it into it I can't afford. I want it for the pop-up weapon, so I can stick my sword into my arm.
That's what wolvers are, dude. Just skip the wolvers count as a very heavy melee weapon. So you could just skip the whole go fast, and get the wolvers, and then you're done.
I've seen a sword I want. It's 5,000 credits.
Exactly. You're years away from that, and you can't put a sword in an arm. It doesn't fit.
Well, this says it does.
Yeah, it does.
I'll put melee weapon. Any light, medium, or heavy melee weapon installed in a cyber arm. Weapon can be concealed, even if not normally concealable.
Okay, so overall, my cyberware is 12 points of humanity loss.
Yeah, so that should have. Hang on. So that should have lowered your. 12 points, did you say?
Yeah.
And you started off at 70.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's. Yeah, so you.
But I understand why it's 57 over 64. I mean, what?
There you go. There you go. Fixed it. So I need to look at the calculations, Dart. I don't know them off the top of my head, and I'm wondering if the character sheet is doing something that's outside of the basic rules. Maybe it's doing something elsewhere because I can't find. It's supposed to. I don't know why it's reducing the second value. Right? You've spent 12 points. Your humanity should be down at 58, which puts you in the tens. In the 5, yeah. So your EMP
EMP's gone down as well.
Say again. Your
EMP's gone down.
It does. For every 10 points of humanity that you spend in cyberware, your EMP goes down by 1. So whatever tens you're in is where your EMP sits. So 5 of 7 is correct. 58 of 64. I don't know why that 64 is changing. So I need to read the rules and figure that out for next session.
Yeah, mine did the same, didn't it? Because I'm now 36 out of 46, but we worked
I'm
out how
sorry,
it was.
58.
Yeah, 58 is correct because you started off at 70. You've spent 12 points, which takes your humanity down to 58. That is correct. The 64 bit that I don't know where that's coming from.
It's almost like it's 2 points for every piece of equipment you install. It goes off your humanity.
Right, I'm trying to undo what I did here, and it's not working. Right. I manually changed that.
So, at some point, I'm not going to distract everyone now, Ed, but I'd like to muck around with my cyber weaponry because it doesn't really fit my kind of lightweight chic. But we'll chat about that offline.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I've just
Not a-
uninstalled the Cyberarm and
Wait,
manually
French
added
claws.
humanity back in. No, I'm not going for claws. I'm gonna.
I'm gonna leave it there, I think, because my brain's hurting.
Yeah, all right, Dart, no problem.
No, it's Dart. Thanks for
No
coming,
worries.
everybody.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm just finished.
Your character's done, is it?
At least
What we'll do next session is we'll start with a sample combat next session. I just need to.
Okay.
I have an idea of how it works. I have run this before, and I've run some bloody complicated fights because the people I played with always made it complicated.
Sorry.
But I'll set up a little thing for us to. But my little map.
all I can see is black.
Oh yeah, you will do. Nobody's got a token on here, so you will see.
Is my character called 3? Is that the name of my character? 3?
You have to change the name.
Yeah, you choose your name. You can be called 3 if you want, but
No, that was where your name's supposed to go, because otherwise there was a 3.
Yes, if
Yeah.
you look at number 3, if you look at where it says 3 on your character sheet, just stick your character in there. All right. So basically for combat, first and foremost you roll for initiative. So initiative is very much
yeah. It'd be nice if they'd actually change the color of your characters.
yeah, I know. That's why I need
Yeah.
your pictures, and then
I'll find one.
I can update. So just like anything, just like Woofrup, right? So if you right click your character, you'll put yourself onto the combat tracker.
Which one's which?
I was going to say that.
I don't know.
Oh, just right click on
you,
them all.
you can. I was going to say you can only right click one of them.
Okay, so I'm on the combat tracker now. That's cool.
and then just hit the dice next to your name to roll initiative. So initiative is your
What dice next to my name?
on the combat tracker.
Oh, to get onto that combat tracker, which is there.
Yeah.
And then bam.
Yeah.
So 9, that's good, right?
So it gives you a 17 total. So it's your reflex plus 1d10 is your initiative.
That's interesting.
Kath, did you have the Sandvisten?
Yeah, though I want to talk to you about that later on. I want to
Okay.
change. If you'll let me, I want to change it for the upgraded one that costs twice the humanity, but same cost.
No,
what-
you have to stay. You have to stay with the basic.
Right. Okay.
It's not showing my name in the combat tracker.
Yeah.
No, combat tracker's not showing the name; it's showing our initial name, even though we've renamed our characters. I'm on my character sheet, the pop out. It still says 1.
I'm
There's
a
no word.
name, not a number.
That's because.
Do we need to rename the sheet?
No, mine's renamed on my character sheet on the when you go to the character sheet.
Yeah, mine's got a different name on there, but at the very
Yeah,
top.
I know why. Don't panic.
No, I'm just explaining what I mean to Eddie. I don't know why it's doing it.
Okay. Can we shoot him?
Hang on.
No, you can't because the game's paused. Haha.
So, yeah, just do you have an?
We know what our numbers are.
Do you have your name? What's your name? Is it Crow Crook? Chick.
What?
What's your
character's
character's name?
I'm going to stick with 2. I quite like it.
You're gonna stick with 2.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
It's got a certain flair to it.
So you're literally known by everybody as number 2.
No, just 2.
Cool. See,
I'm
If I-
number 1.
That's fine, but I'm just 2.
Actually, I'm number 1. But
Sure. We could just play the entire game as numbers. That would drive him mad. That'd be brilliant.
there you go. Nice name.
No, because what it do is it just do a setting in like a bingo hall. When someone gets 1, you go, what?
Yeah, classic stakes in a man. Just don't try and wind up the GM. He's better than this, and he's armed.
That's right. 4 and
Okay.
2. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
your turn. So we're just going to do this really, really simplistically. Your turn, you get 1 move action and 1 other action. So a move action is obviously move, which is your stat times 2, or because we're on a grid, which is 2 meters, it's your stat. Your move stat is how much you can move a turn. You can attack, choke, equip or drop a shield, get into a vehicle, get up, grab, hold an action, human shield. So yes, you absolutely can grab the ganger, use him as a human shield, reload, run, start a vehicle.
I grabbed that.
You can grab dart, use net actions, use an object, use a skill, vehicle maneuver. So, for instance, drawing a weapon uses your action. So, but drop is free. So just think about how you do that. When it comes to, so if you take, for instance, range combat. So range combat is your reflex plus relevant weapon skill plus 1d10 versus a target number. Now, I haven't got that enabled. Let's just see if I can enable something really quick.
Is there a range field for weapons?
I was just looking for the same thing.
There's no range on the actual weapon descriptions.
There's
But raise
not.
the fire, damage, modifiers, mag size. So yeah, it looks like weapons have no actual range in this. For shooting it. At least it's like you're in range or not.
I'm going to shoot the moon.
So there should be. I'm trying to figure out where it is.
Okay, page 341 for the main thing.
I thought it was. Cyberpunk. Oh, yeah. Try that. All right. Okay, so go to your token, right click on your token. Do you see the DV? Configure DV measurement.
Oh, yeah.
No, sorry, do that again.
Right click on your token.
Yeah,
Configure the DV measurement. So click on that. Then select the table. So what weapon are you using?
pistol.
So select the relevant pistol.
Right, I've got pistols equipped, so let's go with that. Okay.
It should tell you what your target number is. Yeah, so when you then target me, so when I go from you to, I've just turned it off. So confirm, and then when I target, if you drag from you to me after you've confirmed, you'll see it'll tell you the range. No, don't move. Let me walk you through this again. So right click on your token.
Yeah.
Click the DV measurement.
Done.
Select the
DV
table you
pistol.
want and hit confirm.
Done.
And now just hold down the mouse button from your token to your target.
Left or right?
And drag. Left mouse button.
Left is trying to move me.
Yeah, and me.
Oh, you need the measure distance thing. So select the measure distance.
Yeah.
Oh, easy.
And you see it says DV 15 assault rifle, and it's 16 meters. So DV is the target number you're trying to beat to hit my character.
Right.
That's quite high if you think my my base handgun's 12. That's what we go on, don't we?
Remember, it's your stat plus your skill, so your base, whatever that is, plus a D10. So it's not as high as you think it is.
Oh, I can hit that dude with the pistol, that'll be fine.
All right, so
let's go.
In initiative order then. So the first person up. If I pop this out, so if I begin combat, so it would be Kath would go first.
DV pistol. Click on there. Let's try to see if that works. No, it's still trying to move me.
You need the combat, you need the measurement icon, measurement thing.
Yeah, I click on combat. Oh, on the top left.
Yes.
I'm clicking on. Right. Okay. Well, I know it's 16, so I should be all right anyway. So
then on your character sheet, if you go to your fight tab, you'll see the very heavy pistol is unloaded. So first of all, you need to have loaded your pistol.
yeah, I've done that, and then anyway, thanks. Yeah, so reload. What are you describing now? I was still counting.
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually a little clicky measure DV.
There is. No, just notice
next to your weapon.
Measure DV clicky. Yes, there you go.
That'll probably make life a little. So if I hit that, can I just go? Yeah, that.
Reload. Click on the reload button. It's doing the thing.
Reload.
It says unload. Oh, hang on a minute. It's popped up on the other screen. That's why.
There you go.
I've got that. So many windows popped up on there because I've kept trying.
I know you all wanted pop out to work, so I put pop out so that it worked.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Okay.
I've
so
got the
you've
character
targeted-
sheet on this screen and
Yeah.
the pop-ups coming up on the other screen.
Yeah,
That's what was
lovely.
confusing me. Right.
Okay. So you've targeted your enemy. So now you roll the fist where it's roll an attack.
Okay. And then it says stats, handgun, additional mods, spend luck if I wanted to. Shoot all criticals, confirm.
So you missed the productive sec-op by 3. Okay.
I rolled 18.
What was the target?
It'll be 20, won't it, from where you are?
Yes.
20 very heavy. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you missed. And if you
So-
noticed, it's used 1 point of ammo. Okay. All right. So
I rolled an 18, missed by 3, but target's 20. That's
yeah,
wrong.
you need to beat the number.
Ah, right. Okay.
Always beat. If you beat the DV, defender wins a tie. You damage the defender. All right. So Chick, you're up.
Right, so I can
Well,
run at
that's
him and
what you
punch him in the
have,
face
you could
with my
advance-
cyberware, yeah?
Just hold 1 second. You could advance. You could move. So you could open up with a pistol shot and then move forwards to target with your sword next turn if you wanted. So
But I
your
don't-
move is 7. So you could move 7 squares.
Is it move, shoot, or shoot, move? Or is it...
It's whatever order you want to do it in, but you cannot break movement like you can with D&D.
You can't move, shoot, move.
What would it have
Don't like-
cost me to draw the sword, though? That would have cost
Um,
an action, I take
That
it.
would cost an action as well, yes.
Yeah, so I'd have to swap. So
What?
next round, I could draw my sword, but I'd have to drop my gun and then move forward.
Yeah.
So,
So-
I think I can do this. What's move?
Alright.
Where's the move? Which is the move token?
I'll move 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, sorry, you're still going. Are you still going? Have you...
6.
No,
So
he's done.
Yeah, I'm just moving out of the
What do you
line of
mean?
fire and things.
Alright, so
That's
I
me.
I can move 7, right? So I can just move to here. And
Yeah.
then use this. Do I just press the fist and next to my wolvers and just press the other button and see what happens? Or do I need
You've
to
targeted him, haven't you?
Yeah, so target him and then just press. Yeah. then
target by double right clicking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just hit your wolvers by hitting the fist.
Nice.
Nice.
And that explodes because it's a critical. So your total attack was 24. For some reason, it didn't register. Because this guy does get to evade.
Okay, but the 10 went to a 20. 24 is a good hit.
That's a very good hit.
Is it a
So
head-to-head
you,
roll?
get, you get a 10, it's like a 20 in D&D.
Yeah.
Right, hang on. Melee. Melee's a bit more complicated. Right, hang on. I'm going to move to melee.
Okay, I'm just going to pop down. I've got to keep my headphones on. I'm just going to get another soft drink. It's not a soft drink, it's a Monday night beer.
Before you run downstairs,
No.
roll your damage because you beat him.
Oh, yeah.
So that would be the big blood icon next to your fist. So roll that.
And do I get a bonus from the crit? And does it deal with that?
No, that wasn't a crit in that sense. You crit by rolling on your damage.
Ugh.
If you roll 2 6s, it's a crit.
Do I get... I don't get any bonuses, do I?
No.
There are options for bonuses, but I guess...
Okay.
Yeah, it's 10 damage. That's alright.
You do 10 points of damage. to this guy. He does have armor. So you went for his body. If you beat
Okay.
the defender's roll, you damage. The defender's armor will reduce the damage. And so, if I recall correctly, subtract your armor's SP in that location. So I'll take 4 off because he's got leathers. That gives him 6 points of damage. So he takes a bit that doesn't. Okay, according to this, he takes 8 points of damage. Not sure why that's. Oh, not sure what. Okay. That seems a bit weird. That shouldn't have happened. Unless. All right. Anyway, I'll double check that in a second. According to that, he takes 8 points of damage.
Yeah.
But here's the thing:
I
your
guess we're all again.
armor ablates. So armor gets worse when you take damage. So you will have to repair it.
Okay.
What's this armor? So rate of fire 2 suggests that I can hit him again.
Yeah. Yes.
But I've done a move and an attack, so next turn I can just hit him twice.
Correct.
Cool. All right, boys, carry on. I'm going to enjoy this.
I don't understand. Well, I don't understand. You go do what you want. I don't understand why he suffered 8 points of damage and not 6 points of damage.
It's because of my sparkly shoe. He's distracted.
Yeah, I
Can you
don't.
click next, Jake?
There's
Alright.
something next.
Next up, Mouse. That would be you, wouldn't
Thank
it, Medi? What are you going to do?
I'm going to move to here and
Yeah.
take a shot at the top div guy.
Okay.
Oh, it says aim for head. Oh, I've got the aim button clicked. I'm not going to do that.
Aiming for the head is a -8.
Yeah, I've just taken that off.
So yeah, roll for damage.
These are a lot easier to hit.
Oh, 1 second.
11 points of damage.
Yeah, it's because I moved forward, Kath.
Ah, right. Okay.
Then I'll end my turn.
Oh, he's going to wreck me now, isn't he?
So he
See,
takes 4 points of damage.
See,
And his
this
armor ablates.
the cyberware I've got, Santavistan. I have to use an action to activate it, don't I?
Yes, I believe so.
So my initiative would go higher again. Well, it's not worth it if I'm already first.
See, that worked. So you took, he took 4 points of damage from your heavy pistol, from the 11, because his armor rating is 7, but his armor then ablates.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's some rule interaction between Wolver melee weapons and armor that we're not fully understanding.
Ah,
Do you have a strength that might add something to it, perhaps? Maybe
I
not.
do. I've got very high reflex, and I've got quite high cool as well, and quite high body. So, if I roll a 10, oh well, we'll find out. I'll do another roll next time and try and click some buttons slightly differently and see what happens.
and yes, rate of fire allows for 2 strikes to be made with every attack action. So the same with a rate of fire melee.
Oh, so
pistol.
I could have attacked twice.
You could have attacked twice, yeah.
Okay, so technically, so if you're using a pistol, you can shoot twice as well.
Just double
Nope.
check.
Rate of fire
Yes,
on
that's
pistol is 1. Rate of fire on an assault rifle is 1.
He shows not burst fire as well.
That's interesting, Kath, because my pistol and my Wolvers both say rate of fire 2.
Mine don't. Very heavy pistol and assault rifle. Did you choose a
He went for a
Advanced
Heavy
small one,
pistol is a rate of fire 2.
whereas a very heavy one.
Well, I was said very heavy.
Yeah, so I downgraded my pistol because I wanted it to be concealable.
And so the difference.
Ah,
So a heavy pistol is 3d6 damage, whereas a very heavy pistol is 4d6 damage.
right. Yeah.
And the heavy pistol can be concealed versus the very heavy cannot.
I guess you can put like tank rounds into a very heavy pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't look at the equipment at all. I've not spent anything yet. Because
It came up on the gear tab. It said not concealable in big bold letters, and I'm like, yeah no go.
The thing is, it's literally a free swap because they both cost the same.
Yeah.
So I might do exactly the same as that because I can't imagine my character going around with a big, very heavy pistol.
yeah, I can't because I'm building my character all around melee with swords and things. So I won't use one either. So we'll tinker about with that next time.
Okay. So they get to go back. So for instance, if he's going to, let's say he's going to target,
Choose me.
Mouse. He's going to shoot Mouse with his assault rifle. He's going to do a rate of fire 1. So he's going to do a single attack. He's going to hit. Okay. Now, there's an interesting thing. Roll damage if they have not declared that they are dodging. Didn't think you could dodge.
I could evade.
No, you don't dodge. If you have a reflex of 8 or higher, you can dodge.
I'm just going
What's
to change
your
my
rep?
reflex to 8. Just give me a second.
No. So that was a hit. So at this point,
Probably this
I missed
Pyro.
average.
he's then going to roll damage. He's going to cause. I've got two people checked, so I shouldn't have you checked. So he's going to do 14 points of damage to Mouse. Apply damage reduction from roll effect.
So that's 3 points of damage.
You've taken 3 points of damage, but your armor jack, if you notice, has gone down by 1.
It has indeed.
So armor is great, but when you end up in a prolonged firefight, your armor is going to disappear.
How's that work for, say, subdermal armor? Does that ablate as well?
Yes.
But it would have to
So
go
you
through your jacket first.
Constantly have to repair it.
Correct.
That's
Okay.
really good.
Armor, armor's not like D&D where you can take 1 billion hit points on your armor, or even Woofer-Up. Well, Woofer-Up, one of the things we haven't done and talked about is you can ablate your armor
It's on
when
crits,
you-
isn't it?
to avoid a crit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's him. So then the next one would go.
I don't know who'd attack. Probably Cathal.
Yeah, probably you.
Yeah, the person that missed him and has moved out of line of sight.
Now I'm gonna give him
The sword that I want.
what
I'm
you
guessing
want.
it's 2.
What are you going to give him?
I'm gonna give him a baseball bat.
Nice. So
So-
I've got reflex 8, so I can automatically evade. I take it.
You can you evade anyway.
Okay.
With a reflex of 8, you can choose to dodge rather than be opposed with a DV for a ranged attack.
Ah, right. But a melee attack is different. Okay, let's go.
The melee attack, he's literally going to. I'm going to target you.
Yeah.
He's going to swing at you with his thing. He's going to get a crit, so he's going to get 30. So you can oppose that.
Okay. Is there a butt coming?
No, there is no but. You can definitely try and oppose it, and that would
Okay.
be your. You would roll your defense, your dex plus evasion. So you'd roll your evasion skill.
Okay. So how do I do this on this interface?
So go.
Click evasion on
I'm-
this character sheet.
On the I can't see anything on the combat encounters. I
No.
can't see anything on the rolls.
So you'd need to go to your skills and your evasion tab and roll evasion.
Which is under social skills, right?
Top, no,
Fighting skills.
Fighting.
Yeah, yeah.
Top right.
It's called
side.
evasion, and just hit confirm.
Yep. So
Hmm.
15. So that would beat you. So he would then roll his damage, which would be 8 points of damage. I would apply it to you.
Yep.
So you would take 2 points of damage. So your armor must have been 6.
No, my armor is 11. So there's obviously a melee thing going on here where you always take melee damage.
Yeah, that's weird.
So I've lost a point on my armor jack, which is fine. And I've taken 2 points of damage, which is fine. I'll take that.
Yeah, it must be applying something else from your main stats.
It's fine.
Doesn't
figure it out.
suggest you should do, though.
I will trust the system.
Well, it happened the other way around, didn't it, as well?
I know, but I fucked him up, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 point. I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand.
But it should be, so with our current understanding, that should be 0,
Correct.
but it isn't. Therefore, there's obviously a rule in play here that either we don't know about or have chosen not to learn.
Very possibly.
Is there a plus stat on the weapon itself?
No.
Not at this point, I'd have thought.
No, like a sword doing plus whatever damage. No.
Anyway, what should we do next?
All right. That's kind of combat, really. We just need to figure out if there's anything hidden that I'm not aware of. Like you say, a minimum amount of damage.
Can I do another round of attack to that dude and see if we can figure out what happens?
Yeah, sure.
And then because I think we're locked in. Catherall's going to shoot him. We'll see how that reacts.
Yeah, Catherall, you're up.
So yeah, I'll shoot the same guy as last time, but I'm closer this time. So go back to fight.
What sword have you got? Have you got an excellent one or just a standard?
Could be standard.
Yeah, I've just got a standard one.
Yeah, because the next one up actually gives you attack modifier +1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just using a gun at the moment. So skill.
Okay. So you hit. You got 7 over. Roll your damage.
Which is the blood symbol.
Yep.
Okay. Spot weakness, stealth mods. No. Confirm.
Oh, I thought you were going to get a crit then.
Ah,
Is it adding the 7 over as well? Or
no. So, hold on a second. So, 19 damage.
That's a good roll.
.46 on the heavy pistol.
Yeah, he's on -4, which means he's dead.
Nice.
So he would die. Right. Go back to let me reveal to everybody. Right, so can everybody see that damage dealt 2 there? Damage dealt to 2 is 2, yeah?
Wait, what? So
Wait.
Isbrid
On the
did it
chat.
All right, is that when you click the little lightning bolt and it opens it? No.
No. Can you see it?
No.
You should be able to.
No. So what I can see is Isbrid, very heavy pistol, rolls 19, apply damage to the following tokens. Number 1, product set, and then a little lightning bolt icon.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm wondering whether you need to manually commit that damage.
And if you scroll up though, do you not see a games master damage
No,
dealt?
we're not seeing your rolls.
No.
We're not
Oh.
seeing your rolls.
Damage dealt to 2. Yes, I see that at
Click on the
2045.
2. Click on the big 2. You'll see that
Damage
damage
roll.
rolled was 8, armor SP was 6, damage dealt was 2, so hit points are reduced by 2. I have a feeling that in melee, armor SP is halved, rounded up.
Nice.
That would make sense.
Right.
Gives you an
Okay.
incentive to get close and wreck people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Let's see if this works. So my turn.
Yeah, you can go.
So I can move to here. And then I get to double right click on that dude. And then do an attack.
Again, very nice.
Yeah.
Right. It's in bold. Page 176. When dealing damage, all melee weapons ignore half of the defender's armor rounded up.
Fair enough.
Brilliant.
There we go. It's in bold, is it? Okay.
So
So,
he
so that
will
makes,
try and dodge you, so he will
Yeah.
roll an evasion.
yeah, that's why evasion comes in very handy for melee.
Yep. Right. So if you roll a 1, you roll again and you take that number off. So a 10, you roll and add. A 1, you roll again and subtract. So he got a 5, which means he missed. So now you can click the damage. So on the card itself, in the chat, you'll see the blood icon next to Wolver's attack.
Yeah.
You can click on that and roll damage.
So I just did and nothing happened. Oh no, it just popped up. Confirm.
Oh,
10 points of damage. So now if I click, can you click the
Right.
lightning?
Yeah, so I'm going to click the lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Apply damage. So I've got 3 options. The damage will be applied to the following tokens. Melodramatic Sec Operative 1.
Yeah.
Interpose shield between yourself and attack.
Doesn't have a shield.
Apply-
No.
Apply damage reduction from roll abilities and apply damage reduction from active effects are all ticked. But that's fine.
That's
And I hit confirm.
Yeah. So confirm.
And it says user check lacks permission to update active delta. Blah blah blah.
You
In
haven't,
parent
got,
token.
you haven't got permission. Okay, that's fine. I'll do it. So I'll hit confirm. So again, so if I reveal this to you all now, so you do 7 points of damage. So you do 10 points of damage.
Yep.
It originally had 6 points of armor, which is halved for 3. So you do 7 points in total.
And now I hit him again because I'm RF2.
Yeah, you hit him again because of your ROF2. And there does not appear to be a penalty for using multiple ROF. That will hit. Well, hang on, let me evade. That will hit. Roll your damage.
Terrible.
7 damage. So I will apply that to the guy. That's 4 more damage. Takes him down to 15 hit points. His armor is now down to 4 from 7. So his armor is starting to take a lot of beating.
which is brilliant because more damage will now get through.
Yes.
Now, the other thing that we've not talked about here is luck. Luck, if I remember rightly, hang on.
Can you re-roll? Can you re-roll a roll?
I don't think it's re-rolling a roll, but it does do something. Let's have a look. Before you roll, you can dedicate a portion of your remaining luck pool, which refills at the beginning of each session to check, which increases the roll by +1. Okay.
Well, that's good. So it's like luck in Mithras.
Yeah. So you can just add it to add an extra +1. All right. So that would be Chick's go, Two's go, so Mouse.
Oh, in which case, I'm going to just step over here. Target the man in front. I'm going to aim this time,
Okay.
just to see what it does.
Technically, I think aim requires you not to move, but that's
Oh.
fine.
Oh, it's always a +8. So -8, isn't it? I thought if it went for like a leg, it'd be less.
No, it's always a -8.
Right, I'll do it anyway.
And then you decide what you're aiming at.
Go on, you can do it.
Core modifiers. I'm going to add a luck point. Oh, it's not on there. Oh, spend luck. There we go. Bugger off. Oh. Oh, well.
No. You missed by a lot.
And
You
that's
missed by-
even with spending 6 luck points.
Yeah. So we had one of my players in my other, when I ran this, needed a very critical sniper shot. So he did a head aim and then burnt all his luck and actually got the shot. So if you'd have been successful, you'd double your damage.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So this is what he's going to do. He's going to target Medi.
Obviously.
Medi's not here. It's that start, isn't it, Medi?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
it
he's
does.
going to target Mouse.
Damn you.
He's going to auto fire.
Nice.
He has no luck because he's a mook.
They only got 1 point in auto fire at the moment. So I've been thinking about skills elsewhere. So I want to see what it actually does.
Hang on. It's just something random. Hang on, let me try again. The DV would be 22 on the auto fire, which is a little bit ridiculous.
Let's go then. Let's see what happens. Do you roll multiple dice? So
Oh,
you
he's
can
missed.
fire it
He's
multiple
missed.
times?
No, you roll once.
But it does a lot more damage, I take it.
Yeah. Let me try again. I'm going to move him back here for a second. I just need to add a bunch of bullets because he's gone through all of his bullets. Right, let's do that. Right, now he's going to target. So if I look at this, it's a DC, it's a DV17. So he's going to target you. He's going to, so I'll see, can you see that at all? He scores 2 over. So I roll damage. Which is 8. But it's all. not right. That should have been... Oh yeah, you always roll 2d6 for damage. You ignore your rate of fight. So you ignore the normal damage, you roll 2d6, and then you multiply it by how much over the DV you were. So the DV was 17. I rolled 19, so I was 2 over. So yeah, so I was 1 over. No, I was 2 over, and it didn't do it. So you should take 16 points of damage less your armor.
Okay, is it applying it?
Yeah, you got 0 damage because it's only done 1. So I'm just double checking something.
Yeah, it's not even taken my armour off, so it's not done any.
Yeah, so that calculation there is wrong. That should be auto fire should be times 2, not times 1. So there's something weird going on with auto fire. But essentially, yeah, so it would have been 16 damage. Damage rolled was 8. Your armor was 8. So you'd have actually taken... Well, your armor was 10. You would have taken...
So it should take off 2 points of armour, so that should be on 2.
Yeah, your armor would have blaked down to 9, and you would have taken 7 points of damage.
Yeah, it's not done any of that.
No, but that's fine. That's fine. There's possibly a setting somewhere that I've clicked or not clicked for auto fire. That means it's not calculating it correctly. So that's combat. The only thing we haven't talked about would be this. So if he was here, none of you have line of sight to him.
Mm-hmm.
Because so if I do this for a second, get this properly done. Yeah. So if you click on him,
Cool.
your line of sight means you can't see him, but equally he can't see you. There's no concept of me moving to there or there. Again, because you can't move, shoot, and then move again. In order for him to be able to see you to shoot, he would have to move out into an open view. But if you know he's behind that, you could shoot at the metal container as though it was a normal target. And the goal would be to reduce the thing's hit points down in order to render the cover irrelevant.
Okay.
So as an example, you'd probably say it was you would probably say it was a shipping container, thin steel, 25 hit points. So the shipping container has 25 hit points worth of cover, and so there's no concept of partial cover. You can either see the enemy and therefore be seen and shoot, or you can't. So in order to hit him, you would then need to, say, move yourself out to somewhere like that or there, where you've got line of sight to the target, and then you would be able to shoot him. So that's the other thing. So there is no concept of, I want to hide in cover, pop up and shoot, and then hide again. It doesn't. You either accept the cover, and the cover is whatever the hit points of that thing actually has, or you put yourself in a position where you can shoot and be shot back.
Fair enough.
Makes
All
sense.
right. So I'm gonna double check some things. I'll double check some things for next week, and then next week we'll start the game properly.
Sounds brilliant. I'm
Yeah.
Fantastic.
actually really hyped for this.
It's going to
I'll
be
check
combat
a few
again,
things.
like to a degree, like Wolfram, combat will be brutal in this. You know, once you overpower your enemy, they'll go down very, very quick. Armor is going to be really important.
I think doing what I've just done there and just charging at somebody and punching them in the face is a very bad idea to begin with. Like, you do not want, like, if you run into a room full of people, you're just going to get murdered, right?
Yeah.
Or
Make
murked,
sure
I believe is the term.
a couple of things to do is reset your ammo count to maximum.
And
So
repair
reload weapons and then give yourself whatever ammo you started with, and then click on the repair icon on your armor to repair the armor.
I get my hit points back up to 50.
Yeah,
I'll swap pistol.
How do I
Get the
repair?
level one.
repair. There should be a hammer and screwdriver icon next to your armor. Just click on that to repair.
Oh, in gear. Yeah.
Gear.
My pistol's fully loaded. That's fully loaded as well.
Yeah.
Cool. So aesthetically, I'd like to change my Wolver weapon to more of a kind of a sharp claw, kind of monofilament finger sort of thing. Same effect, but just aesthetically different.
There are some anyway. Rippers.
Yeah, you've got to be careful. There are other things that do what you want to do, like Kath said, Rippers would be the replacement.
So, do they cost about the same?
Let's have a look.
Let's have a look. Control space. Cyberware Rippers. Yes. They did less damage, significantly, well, 1d6 less damage. Non-concealable. Medium weapon. Can be concealed. Non-concealable. Can be concealed. Non-concealable.
Yeah, both can be concealed. So Rippers, Carbo Glass Claws, medium melee weapon, can be concealed.
Yeah.
And Wolver's long claws extend from the knuckles, can be concealed.
I mean, my problem with Rippers is they're not as cool for my character, but they do the correct amount.
Swap them round for... Rippers are not as cool.
Rippers aren't as cool. No, Rippers are exactly what I want, but they do significantly less damage.
Yep. So you got to choose.
Cool or not cool? Well,
You
it's
either
cool,
go
isn't
for
it?
the cool, but the damage decrease, or you
They're
go
going to be. So I'm going to keep them. So I think taking them this way means I can use them as a backup weapon.
Yeah.
So I'll remove the Wolvers. Yep. And then
Wolvers are effectively Wolverine's blades that come out.
I know, right? It's
Yeah.
It's a bit cringe.
So increase your
It's cool. I got it. I think.
so it won't automatically recalculate your humanity.
No,
So
I've had to manually do it when I took my cyber arm off.
Yeah, so add 7 back on. Well, if you're going to add the Rippers, add 7 back on and then take the 3 for the Rippers.
I can't get the Rippers to apply. I've managed to tab out to a wrong window. Control space.
If you swap out cyberware, do you get the humanity back, or do you lose it altogether?
You appear to get it back.
I don't think it expects you to lose cyberware. I think it expects you to keep cyberware
and upgrade it.
Well, that's the thing. The Santa Vistian to the other one, you get less initiative, but it's always on. They're the same price. The other one has double the cost, but you can only have one piece. So you're never going to be able to switch to the other one if you start the game with Santa Vista. You're stuck with it.
You just roll with it. Boss, you need to change the type for my rippers again because I can't equip them.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
I think these can be classed as fashion wear because they're basically just really nice nails.
Kath, I think the answer is I think I would play it that if you removed and stripped stripped the cyberware out, you would probably get it. You would get your humanity back.
Cool, I've done it.
You've done it.
I've done it.
Cool.
Don't forget
Yeah.
as well, Kath, to equip your pistol that you've equipped and do the.
Oh. Good point. Thank you.
Oh, my humanity's fucked. So it was at 50 and I was off 10 now, so it goes to 40. And 40 out of 40. There we go. EMP is at 5.